Do I have water
Bob.
somewhere?
Boo.
You can go get some.
We are
No,
live.
I have some.
Hey.
Hi there.
Hey, Andrea.
Hi.
Welcome to the Fallen Star with a cast of very tired people. Apart from maybe Nikki.
I'm
I don't know,
awake.
Nikki seems alright. Yes, we're back on our Fallen Star bullshit. Let's do a little recap. Buck, what do you remember from last session?
I delivered the mail and then did drugs. Oh, and we went into the woods.
Crazy. Callie.
Dragon statue, and no one would give Tally a poisoner kit, even though she promised not to hurt anybody.
Chris.
I did drugs and then delivered the mail. Don't think I did it right.
Nikki.
Mango. Do you want me to give my actual recap? I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Obviously Ludwig has been dubbed a little bitch because he won't look in a bush and he complains a lot. And apparently Cass is gonna kangaroo him. We did mushrooms. Well, some of them did mushrooms. Cass had a sticker sheet, Alan the Avocado, Peter the Peach, and Mr. Potato Hand. We found a statue in the woods. Seems to be a statue. The eyes had room for candles. Sunkai knocks it in the head. Nothing happened. We went back to Old Grove. Tally cooked for things 1 and thing 2. That is Sunkai and Chan. P made Ludwig a charcuterie board because he is dramatic. And a direct quote: "Snitches get stitches. Tally carry me." And
What's that?
Nikki.
that was you. It was you. It was you, Nikki.
But Ludwig's a little bitch.
Drugged unwillingly. This was date rape, guys.
Yeah. Some people were willing to do drugs.
Yeah, and the others had their drinks spiked.
Yeah, but he willingly drank the drink, so that's like
Yeah, that's how brew hypnol works. You willingly drank it.
Just don't do roofies.
Oh, you drank the Rohypnol? Were you thirsty? You were clearly asking for it. God, what are you complaining about?
Jesus.
Exactly.
You were asking for it. Heard it here first, guys.
Please do not reflect the sentiments of Cast Exposition. Please don't sponsor us, Oreos.
Please sponsor us for Hypno. I mean, wait, what?
For our
I
Atlantic
mean
viewers,
Nabisco.
that is sarcasm, by the way.
Still asking Oreo for a sponsorship. Are we gonna get our own set of Oreos? Like Blackpink has like black and pink Oreos. Can we have?
They're gonna be.
They're
gonna be. No, I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking. Never mind. Shut up, Buck.
Here,
Alright.
we did it. Did we get it all, Wombat?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, the party woke up and were told that they should meet Varen and perhaps some of the other circle out by where the dragon was. That, I think, is the only one that was missed. Maybe not.
Right, that's where we left off in the morning.
Yes.
In the morning, we were going to go take Varen into the wood, or meet Varen in the woods where the spot was.
Very good. So yeah, you've all, well, you are all recovering of your various hangovers.
He made us a miracle hangover cure. We are no longer hanged. We're over.
I forgot about that. That's true. Everyone's good.
I'm
Um,
a doctor, and Ludwig has a do not resuscitate clause in his.
well,
You know that's just going to drive
Um,
me further to cowardice, right?
yeah. So, has the party collectively decided that they want to head off now, or is there anything that any of you would like to do beforehand, or?
Ellie's good to go.
Good to go.
I feel like
Yeah,
as in
the
art,
only
as
thing
is
I'll note-
life.
Yes.
What?
That anyone who had good berries for me are now dead. All of your good berries are.
Oh, dang. Gotta go take that off my sheet.
In one of my
They
many
die of
pockets,
one long
there is a
rest.
mushy good berry.
Mm-hmm.
Slowly rotting.
Well, now it's just a berry.
Oh,
And
It's
if
less
you
good.
wait a couple,
it's
if you
worse.
wait a couple days, it'll be a bad berry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Guess whose tea it's going in?
There's a few options.
Yeah. So the party will make your way back off into the woods, out towards where you all originally encountered that strange sculpture sort of thing of a dragon-ish looking thing that you set on fire. And
You mean lit candles?
yeah,
Okay.
sure.
We remember in different sessions all of a sudden.
Yeah, you're all making your way out through the woods. It's quiet, like really quiet. Like almost all ambient forest noise is sort of died down as you begin to approach the turnoff where you sort of followed the game trail down to where this dragon was.
Wasn't it quiet like this when we last came here, or is this new?
It was, yes.
Is Varen with us, or are you meeting him there?
He said that he would meet you there.
Okay. Chance has no frame of reference for a forest, so this is...
I need... Yes, cool. Yes, sorry, I'm just going to do that real quick, just don't worry. Yeah, so you all make your way back out to where this dragon statue is. Its eyes are extinguished. There is no flame in its eyes.
If I walk up to the statue and touch where its eyes were, is it still warm? Or has it been extinguished?
It feels second. It's cold.
Are the candles still in there, or have they melted down fully?
There is more wax there than when you were last at it. Multiple candles have appeared to have been melted in it.
So it looks like ours has been replaced with like a fresh one.
Yeah.
Got you.
Are all of the candles the same color?
Yes, just a stock sort of pale, like white, creamy sort of
tallow.
yeah.
So, how long do you think that we'll be waiting around here? Did anybody bring any snacks or? I brought a thermos, but I forgot to fill it.
I packed real light, to be honest, but if you're thirsty, I can give you some water.
I mean,
I
thank you,
smell
but
like
no
that.
thank you.
It's fine. Yeah, don't blame me. The eyeballs are cold, by the way.
Is that strange? It's
Cold.
made of stone. Is that really?
Well, if you look at all the candles that have been up in here, they're just a little odd. I mean, like, I don't really know. They're just chill to the touch. And it looks like there's more wax on top of our. It's more wax than it was yesterday.
So somebody's been here since we left, lighting
Yeah.
more candles.
Either like one person who's like real candle obsessed.
Who's real good at like the tracking and the footprint looking? Anybody?
Like, I'm like all right at it.
I can try looking too.
I feel like
Okay. I
Yeah.
mean, Tally, you're the closest to the ground we got, so
I was
might
just gonna
be.
say that she's near the floor, so she'd probably be able to see the footprints better than
Mia Taylor.
us middle-sized folk.
Yeah, I'll look.
I for
That's right, this is my voice. Laugh at it.
Oh, it's so grating.
I will laugh at it.
I know I'm not hungover, but why does it sting like I'm hungover?
Yeah.
I love it.
So much.
Imagine doing this all tired. It's probably coming out not the way I want, but you know what? It's fine.
It's coming out great.
No, it's perfect. Don't even worry. You're doing great, sweetie.
Because everyone looks like they're about in tears. Yeah, Tally will look around, see what she can find.
Cool. Roll me investigation.
The fuck number are you? Okay.
Can I help?
Yeah, sure. How do you
So
help?
What do I
with
have?
advantage.
I don't know. Hang on.
You're both short, smart cookies, right? Short queens.
well, you're
Looking
the,
at my skeleton.
well, you're the
It-
second closest to the ground.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm
did
the
you ask
second closest to the
Tally
ground.
chances of
I
big?
I cast Mage Hand, and the little clawcopter comes out and
Mhm.
starts just clearing brush away where she's looking.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, roll your investigation with advantage.
You want better? Dirty 20.
Sweet. There is definitely footprints here. Some of them are quite like. It seems like they're all sort of like standard sort of humanoid size. Varying obviously a little bit, but it's not like major variations. However, there is some that appear like it's had more impact on the ground it was walking on. Like the indentation is a bit deeper and more defined. Like it's had a lot more weight that it was like maybe carrying or something, and it's just sort of like had an impact on the ground as it's been walking.
Do they lead to and away from the statue?
Yes. They appear to lead sort of. There's almost like two tracks of it. Bye,
Oh,
Buck.
fuck.
Bye, Buck.
Buckles.
Handle
No!
Bye, Buck. So yeah, there's sort of almost like two tracks. One heading, you can see back the way that you've just come from, sort of back up the trail. and then there's another set that's going sort of from the dragon and around, back, down, and away, down this way.
Oh, well, that's really interesting. Okay, there's something really big that head that way, but it's human, maybe? Has a footprint like one, but it's just heavy.
Wait, there's more than one set of footprints?
Mm-hmm. One head back the way we came, and one heads that way.
Well, to be honest, a lot of things could have feet that look like they have little prong toes, and they're not necessarily human.
Yeah,
So
but
it's
this one's really
could be.
big, bigger than any of you.
Let's.
And you're all bigs.
The footprint itself wasn't like massive. It was just like
When
a
she
lot.
says big, she means like weight. She doesn't
Yeah. Okay.
define.
Okay. Gotcha.
How big are we talking? Are we talking like a semi, or are we like a semi cart? I don't shit. What's big in this world?
No, exactly.
Like
A beaver.
Like a beaver? Are we talking like it's like a just
Yeah, 'cause,
like a
like, we have,
statue,
like,
like somebody
how
carrying a
many-
statue, maybe.
Like how many tomatoes heavy?
Like somebody maybe carrying something heavy, big.
So maybe another statue is further in.
We can
We
go
could take a
look.
look.
I mean, Varen's expecting to meet us here, right? Maybe we should wait for him.
I mean, maybe he thought the same thing and he ventured in further.
Are those his
Well-
footprints, Tally?
No, I don't think so.
Well, should we just wait then? I don't know.
I mean, some of the footprints head back just the way we came, and we saw nothing coming here. So I could always sneak ahead. I'm real sneaky and small.
I mean, they could also be real old from overnight, too.
Yeah.
But that just begs the question, why is someone coming out here to the statue?
All right, I'm going.
It seems like if someone wanted to be out here doing this sort of thing, they'd do it at night. It seems a little unorthodox for this part of the world, wouldn't you say?
I mean, we're out here in the daytime.
Yes, but not to like play with the statue that we like to come and see at night. You know, we're here on official
Are we
business.
not playing with the statue by touching it and looking all over it?
Yes, exactly.
So therefore, you just agreed with me. We're out here playing with the statue in the daylight.
Did I? My head really hurts. Where's the rest of that charcuterie board? Said you'd save it for me.
You ate it all.
Ha!
You literally just took the handfuls of the Gouda and shoved it in your gob and claimed you were a chipmunk.
Buddha?
I could be a chipmunk.
You should have seen him. He had fist in mouth trying to, like, store for the winter time.
Isn't that a disease? Don't give yourself a disease!
Yes, Ludwig. Please don't give yourself a disease.
I will try not to. All right.
As
Exactly.
as a bit of time sort of passes, and you're all sort of trying to debate whether you sit around and wait, and whether or not
The
you should have
chance left.
whether or not you should have saved food or what. Chance just ups and leaves. Continues further down the trail that Tally was pointing at.
Chance doesn't go alone. Tally goes with Chance.
Okay.
Tally's been talking.
Cool. So you'll sort of pick up on the fact that Chance sort of started wandering off, and you all sort of fall in behind and follow further down the trail.
Chance out in front pulls both of her pistols and cocks them.
Should we follow them? Any thoughts? Sunkai, Ludwig, two of you.
I probably did not notice that either of them left. I think they left on the left side, so did not see. Definitely didn't hear.
Good.
You'd see that Sunkai had ended up taking a seat, and he's just hand over fist and peaches.
Yes, well, I'm gonna follow after them. Did y'all want to come?
They're gone?
Or are
Deeper
you gonna
into the
keep
forest.
fisting that stone fruit into your mouth?
Well,
Uh-huh.
well, it's I guess we could always go catch up. They're not too far yet. And then
Yeah.
Sunkai kind of stands up, wipes his peach hands on his pants, and then scurries along the floor. And by that I mean
Oh.
walks.
And there you go. You gone?
Kind of waddles.
I'm not staying here alone. Son, wait. Tell me more about these peaches. Where do you seem to get so many of them?
Go.
And Cass will pull up the rear end of
Sweet.
the group.
So following this, it looks like it's a game trail, but now you're beginning to noticing the footprints, the weight to them, and sort of you're beginning to wonder if this is less of a game trail and more of a people trail. But whatever it is, as you sort of begin moving through the forest, through the brush, you see that this trail is very much like sort of padded down, and things have been trampled or cut or just ripped out the way. It appears to be a rather well-used track, despite the fact that it's middle of buttfuck. And yeah, this trail just continues to wind and wind and wind a bit further out into the bush. And eventually, it breaks into this sort of wide clearing. The trees sort of part, and a gap is opened up into a vast, well, not vast, but an open area, and you begin to see more and more tree stumps instead of trees.
Like, how thick are these trees? Like, if I go look at a tree, how thick does the stub look? I'm not sitting here counting rings because I'm not taking that kind of time in my life.
Yeah.
But like, if I was to guesstimate,
yeah, they are a mix of age and size, but some are very old. Some of them are only small baby trees, saplings.
and to
Suckers.
start pulling out my limited scope of tree knowledge here.
They killed
These-
baby trees.
They slaughtered the baby Groots. Do any of the do the trees look like they were cut down like tactfully and properly, or do they look like super array?
Big
or were they
beavers.
cut down because they looked down like they were diseased, or do they look like they were like cut down by the giant beavers? Like, I'm just trying to gauge, like,
Which
the
I've
vibe
had
of
nightmares
these
about,
tree
I should
cuttings.
clarify.
These trees, on your way out here, you saw a bunch of trees that, had evidence that, loggers or giant beavers and stuff like that had been through the area. Old stumps. These ones are not that. These look like they've been cut down by tools. loggers could have done it. But then there's others which look like they've just been just straight up pushed over, like they've snapped at the stump.
Anyone else concerned about how many trees are just like falling down all over the place? Like there's some snapped, some have been like cut, and not like cut like a logger would cut, like they're not in a straight line and they're not like plucking the good ones. They're just cutting down any for any old reason.
Isn't wood your biggest export, though?
Yeah, but like normally they're much
Don't
more,
you
like,
want to be chopping these things down?
selective, and they're not just like knocking them over. Look, and she like points to a tree that's like been cracked in half and just knocked to the side. That's
I
not,
don't know.
really
Looks
our
like wood
thing,
to
like,
me.
They would cut it better and like be more tactful about their choices.
Would
These
they?
are just,
Have you
like-
seen some of the tools that they use?
Yeah, but their tools ain't good enough to like snap a whole ass tree in half.
Have you seen some of the tools wielding those tools? Not the brightest.
That's
in the
what I'm-
village.
But I'm
It's-
talking about the actual tree. Like they just like snapped that tree's neck. They didn't cut it. And they left it. It's like we're laying right there.
I thought that was called a trunk. I learned something new today. But I don't think that do any of these I'm going to talk in my voice. Do any of these things look like they were carried here, or do they look like they were felled here?
These ones in particular have just been sort of like make way. Like they've just been knocked over or just like cut down. There is sort
Does
of
it look like there's a blast radius?
no.
Okay.
But some of these logs and trees and trunks and the timber, it's very evident that it's been pushed or dragged. Like there's markings on the ground where like it's sort of disturbed as something's sort of like just sort of pushed it off it deeper into the brush.
I want to listen out to hear if there's any running water anywhere,
Running water.
or like a stream or some sort of body of water near here.
Give me a perception check.
All right. It's not gonna be bad. 19.
You can't hear any running water.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking some of these things were cleared out by people, and some of these things were knocked over by giant creatures that take trees and drag them away. I don't hear any running water, which means that maybe they succeeded in their mission of damming something that was running. That's what beavers do, right? I've never seen a beaver, but I know what they do.
I mean, maybe.
Well, where do the footprints go? I don't know why we're looking at trees right now.
The footprints just keep on leading further along this track where it is still, you're noticing all these stumps around the area, but these are beginning to, like the trail itself still has these footsteps with the heavy indent, and the actual trail itself, all the grass and brush, flowers, weeds, all of that has just been pressed down and trampled over several times. It's all dying and wilting.
So it's easy enough for Chance to see now where this is going.
Yeah.
Oh, then she's just gonna walk.
Yeah.
We should probably wait for Varen a little bit, guys. Like, I don't know if we should be getting too far away from the initial meeting point.
To be perfectly honest, we have made absolutely no effort to hide our tracks. I think that Varen can find us in the woods. That's just my guess. He seems like a very smart guy.
I think he'll be able to follow the little trail of peach stones that you've been leaving, son. Very thoughtful of you. Very nice.
That's actually true.
Sun Kai looks back. There's a small hole in his bag. He's like, "Oh fuck! Damn it!
Oh,
Fuck.
you've been leaving entire peaches, not just the pits. Oh well.
Well,
Oh,
who's
We'll
been
get you
eating
some
the? Well, who's been eating the peaches, Tally?
I didn't do it.
I don't believe you.
I
Insight
don't-
didn't do it.
check.
I don't believe you, you scaly fuck. Where's my peaches? I strangled Tally.
You scaly fuck.
The gun. Are you actually grabbing
No.
Tally?
No,
Okay, just
God,
making
no.
sure,
No.
because the gun was
Uh,
gonna be in your face.
Sorry, I apologize. The goof got the best of me.
The
The
goof
goof
went too
done
far.
dupe. The goof done duped you. Cool. Lovely. Yeah, so just continuing to follow this trail, this goes really far off the sort of main road to the southern areas of the old world, yes?
That will make Chance think of something. She's gonna put her guns away briefly, and then pull out a bag of little like nuts and bolts and shit.
Mhm.
Hand it to Tally. Be like, drop these every couple of feet. Just one.
Okay.
All right.
She drops the bags. Nice.
Gal drops.
One bag.
And then the guns come back out.
Cool. Yeah, and the trees sort of as you follow this path again, leaving these little nuts and bolts every few steps. Eventually, the trees completely break, and instead of the forest getting lighter, the forest is gone. It's just a blank patch, just full of stumps. And at the end of it, you can see what appears to be multiple sort of... I don't know how much experience any of you have with palisades, but there's those. It's essentially lots of logs that have been sort of whittled down and sharpened on the edge that have been established as a sort of makeshift wall around something.
Oh.
At first glance, does it look like they're trying to keep something in the city limits or something out of the city limits?
There is a massive gap in it. It sort of rounds out, and there is just a gap.
So are they trying to funnel people in, or did it get knocked down?
I will send us over to a new map on Roll20.
Combat camps!
One moment.
It's happening!
Let's box kangaroo box Ludwig first.
Stop kangarooing me.
Just wait. It will actually happen one day in sleep.
Let me just see if this fits nicely on the
That's what she
thing.
said.
Yeah, pretty much. I can move it if we go further.
Cute.
Okay, so this is like a little sort of camp, like makeshift camp that we see.
Yeah. So, sort of looking through it, you can see that there is just a lot of tents. There is a whole bunch of tents in here. Like,
Would you say it's a metric fuck?
not quite that many, but there's a lot.
Not a metric foot ton, but maybe
Hmm.
like a cubic shitload.
I think that's a bit closer, yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, looking through, sort of all at a reasonably safe distance, you see that there is a sort of metallic something, just sort of marching back and forward across the opening. It's
It's metallic?
yes, this is an automaton of sorts.
And does this look like this was created by our people or like
Your
people not of Old Grove?
I would
people
say-
generally have more respect for the forest.
As I would say, I think we know if there was robots walking around in the woods.
Guns go away. Chance
Oh, y'all are just
charges
getting that
up
close.
for
Oh,
the-
all right.
the robot. This is the most one of the
I'm
most
gonna
beautiful.
keep-
How does this work? Do you
So-
think that it's something powering it? Do you think it's made on clockwork? This is amazing.
So looking at this, we'll say automaton. Looking at it, it is. I mean, it's humanoid and alive-ish. It's moving, but it looks shit. it doesn't look like it's very well refined. There's like springs and cogs and wires and cables, bits of metal just sticking out of it. It looks quite ramshackle, and it's even got like a few sticks and leaves and stuff sort of sticking out of its head.
Chance
these-
flips her notebook out and immediately starts drawing, following it, because I imagine it's still doing its sentry thing. Like, still. Oh, go ahead.
And it's got these sort of pipes that sort of run from within its body up into the sort of front of its face, and there is this sort of grill box, sort of in the position where a mouth would be on a person, but you occasionally see just puffs of steam shooting out of it. And a bit further up on its head, there are these two large. Those of you from the Red City would recognize them. They're lights. Lights, yeah, not like candles, but
Like a
torch
bulb.
lights, yeah. And as you all sort of approach, it turns and faces you all, raises its hand, and sort of speaks. Halt. This is secure area. You are not permitted entrance.
This is incredible. How far up does he let us get?
Like up to it, but it's basically just standing there like this.
Chance ducks under its hand just to get in between its hand and its face. How tall is it?
It's about 6 feet tall.
So she's like fully neck all the way back on top of it with her notebook out. Like, this is incredible. Who do you think built this? Well, I've never seen. Have I seen automatons before?
There is some in the Red City, but this one is, although it looks ramshackle and like sort of shit and like less refined, it is rather advanced in its humanoidness.
I've never seen one talk like that. This is incredible. This is. Who do you think built
Maybe
this?
y'all should back up a
Yes,
little
maybe-
bit. Told
Yes,
us not to answer.
There's a strange metal man that speaks in the woods. Why are you all getting so close? He said we are not
You-
permitted.
Do you have a name or a serial number or something? Where's your? Who built you?
Yes, they don't normally talk. Maybe we should back up.
This is a secure area. Please leave.
Sunkai just like shouts out into the camp. He's like, "Hello, anyone home? Not robot. Anyone here?"
That's a little rude.
Looking around this camp, this is a lot of camp for a robot that could fit in a wardrobe. I I think it's safe to assume that it's a home to people, but there doesn't seem to be any stirring. It's just this thing. Actually, those of you, I guess it's, well, yeah, it's probably just Chance and Tally. Give me a we'll say perception.
18.
Cool. Yeah, looking through, both of you can see banners sort of parked outside the front of a few of the tents. These banners are the sort of typical red. It looks like a red fist holding a chain that's shattered on both ends, which is the symbol of the Crimson Empire's military.
Oh, this is the Empire. This is. We're
They're not supposed
home.
to be here.
No, it's fine. It's great. No, this is
No,
great.
They're not supposed
No,
to
it,
be here.
it
They
don't
don't
feel
normally
great.
come out this far.
Why?
You
They
don't
sent
feel-
us.
Yeah, but you're different. This feels wrong.
My
I
name
don't
is
like
Chance
this. We
Ficklebrass, Ficklebrass Firearms. I am also from the Crimson Empire. I
Oh,
belong here.
Okay,
I just want to
Mr.
know about.
Robot.
I just
Okay,
want to know about you,
automaton man.
automaton.
Listen here. I want to talk to whoever's in charge.
Maybe we should just go home. Or back to the other statue and wait for Varen like we said we would.
Yeah, go on. Go on, I'll be here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey,
I really don't like this thing just wandering around like this. Unsupervised.
Do I
It
get
is
the
the
feeling that if I
supervised.
do I get the feeling that if I were to walk past this thing, it would like grab me or hurt me?
Its arms doesn't look that long. Like it looks like it can grab things next to it, but
I try to walk past it.
yeah, you begin sort of walking. And the moment that you sort of make it past that like barrier, sort of next to it, it immediately starts walking towards you.
Sunkai, whatever pace it has, Sunkai's going, if he can, just a little faster. And he's like going towards tents and going like, "Hello, anyone here? I'm looking for people I can talk to. I don't get the rope. I don't get the automaton."
Do you want me to hold it in place so it doesn't come at you, Sunkai?
No, it's too slow. I'm pretty freaking fast. One would say I'm fast as fuck boy.
I've heard of those tales. The boys who are fast and fuck.
I'm sorry. I've never. What now?
Chance is wherever the robot goes. Chance is following with her notebook, trying to like get between its legs and take notes on its legs. And
Chance,
I'll
If
probably
you're-
go towards this big red tent first.
if you're a representative of the Empire here to help Old Grove come into the new century, wouldn't you have been told about an advanced expedition that they'd done? No?
not if they got here first.
But are these... again, echoing the sentiment, it doesn't sound like... This sounds a little shifty.
I think that you misunderstand how low I am on the totem pole of Empire knowingness.
Yeah, but like
If you hadn't have told
these
me
are
that, I would
big
have assumed you
Titans.
were a bigwig, so... That's that.
I'm
Chancellor.
not.
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah,
I
but
am
these are
nobody.
like big spiky freaking posts in the ground.
Yeah, it's the
This
military. They like to show off. They've got like lots of strength
yeah,
and
that's
stuff.
the issue. Is it's
They're
the
tough guys.
military.
So what?
Wouldn't they want
Jan-
to like come in kindly and like if they know that we really treasure our like trees and our agriculture and such, they wouldn't just go ripping it down.
Maybe
They
they
would
didn't
probably
know.
like. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
think.
no, this doesn't feel like
I'm not a
feel like a
huge.
friendly operation.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
not
we're
a huge
passing a
smart
lot of
person.
judgments before we have any information.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to get. And then he starts like opening tents.
I don't think.
Opening the tent, looking in, there is definitely like living supplies. Like there is bedrolls, there is like chairs, benches, books, clothes, food, all sort of scattered throughout the tents, and there's all sorts of different supplies.
But no sign of people.
No people, not that you can see.
Any weaponry?
Yeah, there is a few sort of weapons and tools sort of scattered around the place, but a lot of them seem like they're broken or well used.
Question is, does this food and stuff? Do I get the vibe that someone's been here recently, or does this feel like it's been a long time ransacked and gone kind of thing?
Like the beds are made.
Okay, so I definitely walked into someone's house who's just like gone for the afternoon.
Perfect.
Nice.
Does
Okay.
the automaton look armed at all?
It's got two right here. Woo!
You're so funny.
I wasn't gonna say it. I smiled, but I didn't say a fucking word. You did it, and you're terrible.
Feel sure.
It doesn't seem like it's got weapons. No. However, though, you don't imagine that a piece of metal being swung at you at relative speed is going to be very soft.
I have a bad feeling about this, guys. Should we go after Sunkai or just wait here?
Speaking of which,
Sunkai is like trying to like duck and weave around like the tent ropes to cause this thing some trouble.
you've opened up the first tent. And immediately, sort of as you're sort of examining the room, you hear just like stomp, 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 slowly getting closer, until the point where you feel a large weight on your shoulder.
Oh fuck!
And the automaton, and its metallic, lifeless voice says, "This is an unauthorized area. You do not have permission to be here.
Secured or unauthorized, big guy. Pick your mind.
Deadly force is authorized."
What?
And it
How loud
Run,
is that
Sunkai,
sentence?
run!
it is just speaking. It's just speaking. And it swings at you with its big old metal fist.
Okay.
I will get everyone to roll initiative.
Oh no. I rolled a natural 20,
Excellent.
which is terrible, because I don't want to go first.
You should probably join the negative initiative modifier club. President.
Oosh.
16.
Don't fuck me, Gil. Gil fucked me.
Show us on the door.
Okay. Yes. What? Cool. What did you roll, Chris? Or what was yours?
22.
22. Awesome. Tay?
0.
What? All right.
Did you roll a
Fuck.
1?
I rolled a 1.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I got a 14.
I can't. I literally cannot ride 0. So congrats, you get to be 1.
Woo!
Thank you.
It stays at 0 if you do nothing. If you leave no number in it, it goes to 0.
Callie,
16.
16.
Probably more
This combat
dexterous
is-
than Chance.
This combat is brought to you by
I
a
have
0
17 in
initiative.
dex.
Monkey,
You're more dexterous
14.
than Chance.
14. 14.
sweet. Excellent.
Did it roll a nat 20?
No.
The
No,
murder
definitely not.
It just snaps Sunkai's neck right now.
No, it got a 4. Cool.
I'll have you know, if my character does die, I don't have a backup accent. This is it. I'll have to think of something that'll be weird.
Cool.
Hey, SK, do you think that you can hold off some of the return combatants sort of style? Just sort of dodge the punches for now. I just want to take some notes.
It literally said deadly force.
Yeah, I want to
Anyway.
know what deadly looks like. Give me a minute.
Anyway, 24 to hit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I said dodge it.
Yeah, and you know that's what I will actually do.
Dodge?
I'm gonna use my Hadozi dodge feature. So when I take damage, I can use my reaction to reduce that damage by 1d6 plus 2.
Okay. Do you want to do that before or after you hear how much damage you've taken?
I'll wait till after.
Cool. You've taken 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
I do it anyways.
Cool.
That is a third of my health.
Fascinating.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine.
Son, let him hit you so that she can get battled at her.
As he like swings at me, I just kind of use like the palm of my hand to like push his arm just like above my head, kind of redirecting the aim. And going, is that good enough for you? That's all I can do. If he swings again, I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna take care of it. Don't worry about it. I got this.
Cool.
Just like 1 or 2 more hits. We got it. I'll have
No.
everything I need.
I'm gonna start ripping some wires out if you don't do something.
No, don't do that. We need to keep it intact.
Yeah, me intact.
All right, Ludwig, your turn.
I'm going to roll a d20 to see if he's brave enough to walk forward.
I like that.
19? I'm wasting all of my good rolls.
Oh yeah. Get in there, Ludwig.
Oh, he's not...
Get in there.
Gonna move
Ludwig
within,
runs up and punches it.
within like 60. Yeah, one more back. That's fine. There we go. Gonna look over at the robot and just say, "Automaton, I say you should leave him alone and stand down." And I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver on him.
Ooh. Okay.
So he needs to. Oh fuck. He needs to make me a intelligence save.
Okay.
DC is 13. Oh,
Bye, Callie.
I guess.
That is -1.
okay. He takes 2 points of psychic damage.
Oh shit.
0 points of psychic damage.
And must take subtract a d4 from his next save.
Okay, cool.
That's it. That's all I got.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. So you rush forward and shout out these words, and you feel a pulse. The machine automaton sort of stops briefly before sort of continuing. Okay. Sweet. Callie's gone.
Do we want to wait a sec for her to come back?
Alright, we can wait. We can wait.
Well, she's at 8%. If you head it. Oh,
Here she is. Hi, baby girl.
The computer's a whore and a slut for updates, apparently.
I'm
Oh,
also a
fuck.
slot for updates.
Just don't update your computer, it's fine.
Yeah, do what I do. And then when you try to play a game, be confused why none of the drivers work.
Guess whose turn it is, update slut? Get it.
Oh, what the fuck happened when I was gone?
Nothing.
It hit
It's
me.
been one turn.
Fuck.
Ludwig did
That's right.
absolutely nothing. That's
I
what
was like,
happened.
wait, it was Ludwig's turn. Got it.
Well,
I
no,
get
no,
it.
no. He did something.
He
It's
tried. He tried.
When
look,
you
it's got a
try
minus
your
one
best to
d4 to its
succeed.
next saving throw. So big.
Who can force a saving throw? 'Cause I fucking can't.
I'm going to, probably. We'll see.
Apart from if I do another mind sliver, but we've seen that is futile. So cool.
Okay, so I was just making sure she can attack as a bonus action because she's a rogue. 2-weapon fighting. So yeah, she'll draw her little daggers that probably look like God knows what in her hand because she's
You
small.
touch those wires, Tally. I swear to gods.
Get it, Tally! Quick! It's gonna kill me!
Save him, Tally! Don't listen to Chance!
She's like,
If you ruin this opportunity, I've never heard one talk before. It's talking, Tally.
It's gonna be crying when it gets to me.
she loves your chance, but she's attacking it. Probably the legs. She's going for the goddamn legs.
Well, that's fine. I know how to make legs.
It's the easiest part for her to reach anyways, rather
Yeah.
than jumping up and like trying to be a spring ball, like
Quick,
it's not
attack
happening.
its voice box. It's what Chance cares about.
Hit him in the nards. There's nothing there.
Shit. 21 hit it?
21 hits.
Oh. I forgot D4s existed. Rogue things, man. So 7 points of damage for the first one.
Yep,
Sneak
awesome.
attack?
Alright, can't she have sneak attack? She's...
You've got allies
Okay.
next to you.
Yes, he's gonna add sneak attack then.
Does sneak attack come in at level 1?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's only 1d6.
So hey, I just wanted to be known. I rolled a 6 and I rolled max on both dice, so 6
Nice.
for sneak attack. I don't know if it actually showed anything at all.
Blurs
showed-
on, so it was a
I
bit
saw-
weird, but I saw it.
And then she'll attack again if it's still standing.
Yep.
That was not so good. 13.
13 does not hit.
So one really good hit and another ting.
Probably because Chance backhands her. Can you not? I just
You're doing great, Tally. Get it again.
you're so good at killing things. This is the one thing I ask you not to kill, and you're all up in it. I don't ask for anything. I just want this one thing.
Frickin' murder it, Tally.
It's trying to hurt him.
No. It's not gonna. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it.
Literally holding some guy by the fucking throat.
It's not
Chance
gonna-
fully,
It's
Chance
actively
fully has her,
hurting him.
Chance fully has her back to the robot, strangling Sunkai, and as he's being thrashed around in the background, she's pleading with Tally to let her have this.
Let's turn around and look at it. I know you're smart. Please be smart.
I'm being so smart. This is something that I can use. This is technology I've never seen
Turn
before.
around and see it's choking some guy.
Wow, look at that.
Chance, it's your turn.
Right? So, with all the studying that Chance has done, her understanding of technology, would she be able to take out a screwdriver and start figuring out, or like wire cutters, whatever she would need to make this thing just shut down, just turn off?
Mm. Oh. Mm-hmm. Give me investigation. I'll say with advantage because you are familiar-ish.
I have +3 to this. 21.
Cool. Yeah, you think that you can sort of figure out a way to sort of pull it apart. But the main issue is, will it let you? And even if it does, it might be a bit difficult with the fact that it's moving around trying to kill Sunkai.
So Chance holds up her bolt cutters and says, Cassiopeia, you said that you could hold this thing?
Yeah?
I can turn it off. I can turn it off. Hold it still.
Alright.
And she holds her turn.
Sunkai, your turn.
I smack it with my stick.
All right.
Bonk.
Yeah, I'm going to attack it. Does a 15 hit?
It does.
Nice. That's 9 damage total.
Okay.
Sunkai's not doing anything fancy. He gets his stick off his back and he just starts whacking it.
It just reminds me of that clip of the dude with this snake, and he's like, "Hey, cut that out!" Just bonks it on the head. It's like,
Yeah.
Excellent.
And that is my turn.
Cool. Yeah, you currently being grabbed by this thing, and you just give it a good old whack with your stick, and it sort of gets knocked back a bit, and lets go its grip of you.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, and now it is this thing's turn. It using the sort of motion and wind up of being knocked back once again, lunges forward with its fist at you, Sunkai. I'm sorry.
I have one more nosy dodge.
I can silvery barbs if it's bad.
Make the call now.
If he's
you wanna
hit,
use it.
if it looks like he's going to hit, I will use my reaction to silvery barb.
It was a natural 20.
Okay. Yeah. Roll again. Take the lesser one, and I'll give Sunkai advantage.
What?
I'm not giving you
Man.
advantage, you fucking
Turning it off.
little science freak. Maybe he needs to get away.
You little science freak.
Okay, so the lower one is a 17.
That still hits,
But it's not a 20.
Not at all.
but it's not a 20.
I think I would have killed you, to be honest. Because I rolled the damage for it.
What was your damage? I'm curious. Oh, okay. Thanks.
I think it was like 2 over what you've got.
Ludwig sees this killing blow coming, he's just like, no, please don't. And then there's just like this little violet sort of light in front of its eyes, and it's like, it still hits him.
Yeah.
But not as hard.
It's just sitting in the background. Please stop. No.
Sweet. So instead, you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, okay. Sunkai gets knocked on his ass and looks like he's within a third of his life. Like he has
You're
like
doing
a third
great.
Of his...
Just like one more second. Just one more second. You're doing great.
This massive sort of metallic fist just knocking you backwards, potentially breaking something.
You just see a bunch of blood come out of his mouth and stains his white fur.
P, it is your turn.
This is a
Right.
bad time to say I've never been in a fight before.
Is there actually fire next to this monster, or is that just for funsies?
That was going to be if you guys went here at nighttime, but you didn't, so no.
Alright. P's eyes are gonna gloss over this like minty blue color, and the beads in her hair are gonna start sprouting thorns and vines as this like Milky Way like halo begins to glow above her head, and she is going to cast Entangle right above this
Everyone.
guy right there.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, 'cause it's an
And
area,
I
isn't it?
need a strength saving throw, please.
Minus 1d4.
Minus 1d4.
1d4.
Thank God.
Yeah, fuck face. Get tangled.
But as far as anyone knows, I've done nothing. That's fine.
Alright. Wow. I rolled max on that d4. Cool.
Good.
So that is a 13.
That is my DC. That is the
Oh,
DC. So these vines and thorns begin to grow from the ground very rapidly, very quickly. It is difficult terrain now, but he is unfortunately not restrained because he just passes.
Vance thinks it works. Bolt cutter's time.
okay. Cool. Yeah. Roll me sleight of hand with disadvantage because
You don't want Tinker's Tools checks.
I don't know what Tinker's Tools checks are, so
It's Dex and intelligence and proficiency.
okay. Yeah, do that, but with disadvantage.
I have +6. Go ahead.
And I'm just going to use my movement to start dashing towards Sunkai.
Awesome.
I'm gonna roll one at a time. First one, it's a 7. That would be 13. Second one is a 2.
Oof. Yeah, so these vines sprout up out of the ground and sort of begin to grow and wrap around this thing. Sort of, it locks up a bit, and so you take that chance to go in for some of the exposed areas, pulling bits of metal off and trying to go for the wires. But sort of just as you're about to like start snipping, it sort of just manages to break free from these vines.
I've almost got it. It's fine. Just keep it busy for one more second. My turn.
Ludwig.
That would be the end of my turn.
Ludwig, use your crossbow, quick.
But Johnson, I haven't learned trigger discipline. Boom, straight off into the wood. Okay, gonna move one space forwards. Crying. Yeah, I'm gonna use my action to again just shout out to it to desist, stop, calm, please. I'm gonna use Mind Sliver again.
Oh, okay. So that was an intelligence saver.
Yeah.
Cool. So that is a 7.
Okay. If he does take the damage, it's 5. I'm assuming he doesn't. No, but it's still the -1d4, which is cool.
Yep.
Sweet. And then seeing Sun Kai on his ass. Does he look like? Does he look like he just had his skull caved in by a giant robot?
Yeah, he's coughing up blood.
Yeah.
Possibly internal damage.
So Ludwig's being kind of pathetic on the background, like, oh, like seeing something awful and seeing like blood drawn. It's like, oh god, oh. He just shouts out to Sun Kai, oh, please get up and run. And as he says run, the word run, like 3 letters, bursts out of his mouth in like purplish flame and just starts firing towards Sun. And then goes straight down your throat as I do healing word.
Choke on it, sunshine.
You get 6
I
hit
feel so
points
much
back.
better.
Can I choose to not?
Nope. It's how I heal people. I've decided. In the moment.
Choke them. Gag on it. Gag on my healing word.
This is a new one for me as well, so I'm gonna say he's prone and retching. And that is my turn.
I like it.
Was that a new one? Is that a new spell?
That was him, yeah. Luckily he's at the back.
He's made himself prone willingly. I can appreciate that.
Yeah,
Madman.
Magic in this place is weird, and especially if you don't know how to use it, it really hurts and messes with you.
I like it. Excellent. Tally.
Okay.
Tally, I swear, just one more second. I can get this. I can do this. I can do it.
She's gonna move here. Is it an action or a bonus action to give someone a potion?
Action.
Okay.
I will say Sun Kai looks just as good as he did before he got hit.
Okay. Then can she try to taunt it to look at her instead?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can try.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take all the stuff in this camp if you hurt him anymore, and you won't be able to stop me because I'm really small. Unless you get me now, stupid lug nut.
I'm actually kind of proud of her, right? I'm proud that she knows what a lug nut is. This is a very proud moment for me.
And she'll hold essentially a way to, if it still tries to attack Sun or tries to attack her, basically get in the way and attack it.
Alright. Cool. So you're holding your action.
Mhm.
Chance, your turn.
Hallie, I have an idea. When I say jump, jump on it.
Okay.
Jump! She's going to try to use the distraction of Tally throwing herself at it. The idea that she's trying to go for is if Tally jumps on this thing, it's stationary now because it has a thing on it, actively on its face. So if it's standing still in one place, she has a better chance of chopping the right cord.
Okay. Alright. Tally,
Mm-hmm.
give me an acrobatics check.
Okay. 18.
Cool. So you, Chance yells jump, you leap forward, and this robot, automaton, moves its arm, to try and grab you, but, misses slightly, sort of mistiming it. And you, manage to sort of use its arm to pull yourself up onto it, and are holding it in place. We're not holding it in place, it's just you're on its head. Roll me, we'll just say straight. Roll a tinker check straight.
A 6. 22.
22. Okay. Roll me a d4
Okay.
and add 2.
5.
Okay, cool. So you sort of take the opportunity and root through some of this thing, and you see one rather large, almost like a bundle of cables running up through the center of this thing, and you sort of think that's probably like the equivalent of this thing's like spine. And so you just snip that, and it quickly sort of, while it's reaching up to try and pull Tally off, it just freezes and then just drops.
Chance moves out of the way.
It drops
Tally,
down
Tally,
to
are
the
you
ground.
okay? Tally.
Is
And drop
everybody
on Tally.
okay?
No.
I smack it with my dick.
Yeah.
Easy there. Tally, you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You did. She holds her by the face. You did so good. You did so good.
Holy shit, Ludwig. I think you saved my life.
I don't. I tripped on a branch, and then I saw the blood, and now I feel sick, and I want to go home, and I don't like this thing.
We probably should get any information we can and go, cause the oak
You
grove
can-
might be in danger.
Are
Ludwig,
we sure
you
this
can
is
do-
the only thing we should be
You
worried
can do
about?
magic?
I don't think that was me. No.
Ellie's
It
gonna
literally
run.
came out your freaking mouth and like into mine.
I think
I don't know. I don't know if you would have been able
No?
to see it come out of his mouth. No, I don't think you would
Okay.
have. He's 60 feet away, and you were in the middle of a battle after getting
Touche.
beaten.
Touche.
I think the blow to your head may have. Oh, God.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could see that.
You okay?
I feel miraculous.
Ellie's gonna run and search Tinch for why they're here.
Assuming we're out of initiative, we don't know.
Currently, yes, out of initiative.
I think we should just leave
Yeah,
Just
I
go
agree.
back
I don't think
and
we
meet
stick
with
around.
Varen, and let's just get out of here. Let's not be left at the scene of a crime or whatever.
Yeah, you guys go get Varen. I'll be right here.
All of us leave. We gots to go.
Ellie's already running around to the tents in search of like paperwork or anything of why they're here.
We're making a mistake, guys. We should leave.
Yes. Listen to Cass. She knows what to do.
Roll me investigation, Telly.
$21.
Cool. Searching through these tents, there doesn't really seem to be much of interest. There's like your typical sort of sorry. There's your sort of like typical camp shit, or military camp shit. Not that you've really seen military camps before, I'm assuming. But yeah, there's like paperwork, but it's nothing like super standout of importance. It's there's just like sort of a lot of like personal back and forth letters and that sort of thing in like each of the different sort of bunks and tents that you see. However, in one of the tents, this large red central one, sort of as you're sort of rifling through all of these things, there's a little writing desk in the sort of far corner of the room on the other side of a bed. And on this desk there is a piece of paper, and it's it's sort of written quite it looks like quite neat handwriting, but sorry, can you read? I forget.
Yes, Sally
Yeah,
can read.
okay. Cool.
I think we all can, right? We all can read this time. We don't have people
Cool.
in the party who can't read.
Good.
Yep.
Good.
I'm not Ambrose. I
Hmm.
can indeed read.
Yeah, so this note, just in common, it just says, "Knowledge left unchanged in stone will only crumble to dust."
One more time, sorry.
Knowledge left unchanged in stone will only crumble to dust.
Does that have any sort of meaning whatsoever to her? Like she heard it somewhere, or
I don't think so.
It's like, what? Chance! I found
What?
something. I don't understand it.
she'll
Is it more more machine parts or
No, it's where it's
something I can fix this with?
she'll run
It's just
over with the
words?
note.
Oh, bring that over to Cassiopeia. Let her take a look at it. I'm working on
Just
this
let's
right
bring
now.
it and we'll go back to my house and we can look there and just.
No,
should
we
get
need to
away
go
with-
meet Varen.
Yes, we'll
We do
stop
need
at the
to meet
statue on
Varen.
the way.
Actually, Varen might know. Let's go to Varen.
I mean, we shouldn't admit to stealing right away.
Oh yes, we should. I don't get me wrong. Wasn't a good idea to like walk past a big robot that said don't. But like this all reads of bad juju to me, so I think we should come clean and fill Varen in. He'll be able to help.
Plus,
Or at least know what to do.
it's not stealing. We were merely investigating an unauthorized occupation of land in
Going
the old
in
grove.
to someone's personal effects and taking
We
something without
don't know
permission
that
is
it was
definitely stealing.
unauthorized.
Chance, I'm telling you now, if this isn't unauthorized, I will shit gold for you. I will do it.
I'll
I
hold
mean,
you to that.
unauthorized by who? Is the question.
By the
Because
very...
maybe the
No.
Crimson Empire did authorize it.
I don't
and
think they
we
consulted
just
our
don't
village,
like
though,
it.
did they?
I mean, you don't really have to consult a village to move in a tactful way.
Hmm.
It's just like
I-
taking wool.
But I would say if you don't have at least a conversation, it feels aggressive.
It could be aggressive 100%, but I don't think it's necessarily unauthorized because I don't think the circle would ever approve of them moving in on our space. It's just they're gonna come if they want to come.
Exactly, so
But
in that
it's-
case, it is unauthorized by definition. Come, let's go meet Baron. We're spending too
I don't think
much
you know
time
what
here.
unauthorized means.
I think you don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm very upset.
Just don't understand me.
Nobody gets me in this place. Everything is so
Chance,
dark.
come on. Let's go, Chance. We can come back if we can, but let's
No,
go.
if we're not taking this thing with us, I'm staying right here. You can bring Varen here and show him the whole thing, but I'm sticking right here.
Chance, it's not safe.
I'm from these
I'm
people.
with
These are
you.
my people. These are our people.
And
Doesn't
you know
mean you're
what?
safe.
Yeah, and if you're left at the scene of this thing being shut down, you're gonna have troubles with your people.
I can turn it back on.
Can you? You
Maybe.
just cut its spine in half.
Yeah, give me 10 minutes and a soldering iron, and I'm gonna be just fine. Don't worry about me. I'll fix this.
Just
You guys go
leave
get Varen.
her. Come on, let's go.
I'm with Ludwig. If she wants to stay behind, she can stay behind. I'm gonna start heading back.
Yeah,
Back into the statue.
best of luck to you, Chance. Hope
I'll
that
be
big
right
brain of
here.
yours doesn't get you killed.
I'm gonna be okay. Just like, it's okay. I'm fine. I got
Cool.
this.
Tally, are you coming or staying?
She like, looks at the others that are trying to leave and looks at Chance.
Go on. I'm fine.
Mm,
You're the one who has the stuff that you stole from people, so maybe you shouldn't be here.
It's a piece of paper.
Yeah, that you only would have gotten by going through the stuff of the military. So either put it back and stay, or go with them and take it.
Or if you're gonna stay, at least give the paper to one of us if we're so intent on committing a crime.
Yeah, but if you put it back, then we can at least know what the paper says and put it back, and then we can honestly say that we didn't take anything.
If we can... Oh, we have to drink water. Someone wants to drink water.
Done it.
Oh, we're drinking water right now. Drink your waters.
How kind of hydration. Thank you.
Thank you
if
so
you give me like
much.
30 seconds, I can maybe make a copy of it.
See? That's a great idea.
I
Teamwork
can
makes the
try
dream
real
work.
fast, but no promises. I can at least write down what it said. And I reach into my bag and I pull out a quill and an ink bottle. And I'm not going to waste one of my nice parchments because that's for my diary, of course. But I'm going to just write it on my arm.
Yeah, easy
Just like
enough.
roll up my sleeve
Yeah.
and write it on my arm.
Easy
And
enough,
then I'm
yeah.
gonna roll down my sleeve so it stays hidden, even though my sleeves are transparent. Doesn't really do much. Yeah, we should. Tally, are you staying or are you going?
I'll go. Just don't do anything to make it so I'm the only one who can see you, Chance.
And she'll go put the piece of paper away and go follow the party.
What the fuck does? No, never mind. I don't have time to unpack all of that right now. I am heading back to Ver, and I'll see you folk. Whoever's coming can feel free.
You're bringing him back this way, right?
We don't know.
You're gonna
Only
show
They
him
don't
what's
wanna
going
come
on?
here.
All right.
not-
Well,
He'll probably
somebody
want
can.
to see it.
When I'm done here, I'll go catch up with you. I'll meet you back at Cassiopeia's if you're not still in the clearing. How's
Yeah,
that?
we can meet at my house.
All right.
Alright,
Fine.
let's go quick, and then make our way to the statue, I guess.
Cool. Yeah, the group all makes their way back towards the statue on the long trail, and we are going to go to a break.
Yay, peeing!
Yay, peeing. I already peed. I can never wait
I
till
didn't.
break. I peed.
Pee.
That trick's on you. I pissed my pants.
Already?
McDonald's is upstairs. Excellent. We are live.
You guys want to go and grab it?
Hi, friends.
Take us back to a break. You guys can go and grab your food.
No, I'll just. We're doing a walking. Deal with Chance first, and I'll go grab it. I'll be quick.
Alright.
We're off to see the wizard. The wonderful
Ooh,
wizard of wherever.
Ooh.
Just watch this camera just.
Yeet.
Yes.
Nice talking to you. I'm done.
Okay. Yeah, so the party splits up. Majority of the group goes back towards the statue to see Varen, and Chance stays with an automaton. What are you wanting, Chance?
I am trying to repair the damages that a stick and a stabby item have done first. That's my first order of business, is just repairing those things. And then I am going to get started figuring out whether or not I can turn this thing back on, and if it's going to have the same protocol when I turn it back on.
All right. So first of all, fixing the exterior damage. So this thing made out of metal. It's not the cleanest job, but it is still advanced, and it is still advanced even by your standards. The exterior, however, is mostly just sort of like plate, and sort of slashing and stabbing of daggers is mostly unaffected the actual metal, but more so the inner workings. You
That's
see
more
that
what I'm
there's
going for.
you see that there's sort of some like cogs and sprockets and wires and cables that have all like sort of had nicks and chips taken out of them.
I'm effectively casting mending over and over again,
Okay,
but I'm
cool.
going to use my tools to do
Yep.
so.
Sweet. Yeah, so you just begin like sort of fixing and like replacing bits and pieces. Like luckily for you, around this camp there is a lot of these there's a fair few spare parts around. Like some of them are like broken bits of
Fabulous.
cogs and stuff, but like yeah, you can just like grab some and start mending the robot. Roll me a d4 and add your spellcasting modifier.
I don't know what that is. Okay. +3. 6.
6. Cool. Yep. Cool. Yeah, so you sort of put these things back together. Now is the part that actually shut the thing down.
Mm-hmm.
The part that you cut. What are you wanting to do?
I am going to cast Identify on it. I am trying to figure out what gives it its protocol, if I reattach all these wires, if the protocol is going to remain the same, or if it's going to nits out, potentially, or if it's going to become reprogrammable when it comes back online. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay.
And I will ritual cast Identify.
Okay. So you're sort of studying this thing, sort of looking through all of its different components. You're like sort of comparing what's in it to some of the scrap pieces you see laying around.
I'm flipping through my notebooks of like any automaton that I've looked at before and trying to compare like how they're put together.
Yeah. Looking at this one, it yes, these wires sort of from this like central thick cable that sort of makes up the spine of this thing. It runs down towards the sort of base of it, and into a almost like a box, like a small metallic box, but from there several other cables spread out around and through the body. And make me an Arcana check.
I think I just have +3 on this. No, I have a +5. Let's go. 19.
Cool. Looking at this automaton, so several of these cables run out to its legs, and several of them run out to its arms. There's two sort of meaty cables. One is a sort of faded cream color, and the other is a faded red color. And they run up from this box all the way into the back of this thing's head, and they actually form the they sort of spread out into these pipes or cable tubing that sort of run through to where this thing's mouth is.
And can I tell if I turn it back on if it's going to, if what's the programming coming from? I see all these wires.
Yeah.
What's the battery?
It seems like one of these two wires is going to need to be dealt with in order to sort of reset its programming.
Okay. Does my identify tell me which one?
Looking through, you see that sort of inspecting it a bit closer, you see that the sort of faded cream cable runs up and directly into its mouth, whereas the other one actually splits off. One goes into its mouth, the other runs up into the back of its head.
Or for the red one.
And that one seems... Yeah. Cool. What are you just pulling it, or...?
No, I'm trying to reattach it. I'm just using my mechanical knowledge, what limited I have with wiring. It's not really a huge... I mostly deal with pulleys and cogs. Wires is a new thing. But if I know that I need to overload this thing, I'll try to like spark it and then reattach it.
Okay. So where are you reattaching this one to, sorry?
Where I've severed it.
Yep.
I'm trying to just overload the connection so it like some sort of reset of something that I can finagle a bagel, like I misconnect it once and then I reattach it correctly.
Okay, yeah, cool. Cool. Yeah, so you take this this red cable and you sort of follow it through, and you briefly sort of take the sort of severed ends of each part of this cable, spark them together a few times, and you see the sort of lights flash on in this automaton's eyes briefly before once again severing the connection and seeing it shut down. You sort of realize that is almost like it's the cable that acknowledges or like follows the instructions it's been given, and so you sort of just misconnect it and sort of hook it into a different cable, and afterwards you stitch it all back together. And the automaton sort of begins whirring back to life, cogs begin turning, sprockets spinning, and it sort of slowly picks itself back up. And it stares at you.
Hi. My name is Chance. You want to come work for me? All right. Follow this way.
And it begins
Starts-
marching behind you.
Excellent. That's it for me. Okay. She's so proud.
Back to the other group. You all heading through the woods along this trail back to the dragon statue. Is there anything that you would all like to talk about or do on the walk over there before
She's
you?
a psychopath. She wanted me to like let it kill me so she could look at it. What the fuck?
It didn't seem quite right. I would agree that your life takes precedent over a random mechanical man walking around in the woods.
I'd sure fucking hope so.
But going forward, if we do continue to like be together, at least as friends or companions or what have not, maybe we should be like just a little more careful about running blindly into things.
I was walking.
Walking into things.
I believe it was Chance who led us over there anyway, so really I was
Yes,
happy to
but
wait for
Sunkai
that.
Oh.
did run past.
Yeah, no, I definitely suggested waiting for Varen.
Hmm.
And then when everyone started looking around at Weird Robot, I decided to look for, a human, something you can actually like talk to.
I don't disagree. I stayed back myself until someone was needing help, but
I swear to
think-
God, if I ever come face to face with another one of those things, I'm gonna flip my shit.
we should
Yes.
be awful careful. But also, I did want to apologize for something earlier.
What? What?
I said a word that wasn't so kind. It started with an A and had two other little letters after it. I just wanted to apologize for that. I misspoke in a moment.
I don't even recall it. No worries. I don't even know what you're talking
You
about.
don't have to play nice, Sunkai. It's okay. I made a fool of myself, and we're just gonna get up and go.
Did you say ass?
I may have.
I don't remember you saying it, but ass isn't bad. It's an animal.
I do think you're mistaken, but that's
Nope.
okay.
No, donkey. Another word for a donkey is an ass.
Oh, yes.
I've
Where
never
we're from, they're
heard
called
such
donkeys.
terms, but all right.
Well,
Yeah, okay. Anyways, like I said, fucking Did Tally come with us? I don't even remember. Where is
Yeah,
she?
she's right here.
Oh, fuck.
She's like hanging in the back.
I'm so used to being the shortest that I don't ever look down. Never.
It's okay.
It will
People
be
step
my...
on me all the time.
Oh, gosh. That's terrible.
Yeah, a lot of people don't look down, but it's okay.
Why hasn't Chance, like, built you, like, a spiky little backpack?
Because I don't want to hurt people.
Yeah, but what if, like,
Maybe.
a hawk sees you and swoops down at you?
I bite it and eat it.
You could
Bird
just be
tastes
taken
good.
away.
You can eat a hawk.
I could try.
Yeah, the hawk
Fair
will try
point.
to eat you too. Hawks are... Peregrine falcons are the most fucking fast bird in the sky, man. You wouldn't
We'll
even
see
know
what's
before
next.
you'd be gone.
I don't know. I'm pretty fast. I could probably eat it.
No.
Can we just talk about this for a
You
second,
plus
though?
bird wins.
And like she
I
pulls
eat
up her
chickens
sleeve.
though, so I win against bird.
Do you eat
No,
whole
chickens
chicken?
are like a little... Or chickens are like less like a bird and more like... You're kind of a chicken.
It's a bird
Just
though.
without feathers. What was that, Cassie?
Sorry, I just didn't want to interrupt you guys. This though, on my arm. Knowledge left unchanged in stone only crumbles to dust. Can we talk about that for a minute?
It sounds
I
I have
incredibly,
no idea what that is.
that sounds incredibly poetic.
I just assumed it was some kind of Crimson Empire propaganda.
Does that ring a bell
It just
to any
doesn't
of us?
sit right.
Wombat?
Not to any of you, no.
Okay.
It's not like Tally's been in the Crimson Empire. That's not like on a poster or something anywhere, or like you haven't really heard that before.
Hmm.
What
Well,
What do you
Bed
think
in
it
the city.
means?
I don't know. I've been in the big
Well-
city, but I don't know what that is.
What was it again? Knowledge trapped in stone?
Knowledge left unchanged in stone will only crumble to dust.
Okay, so it's like a thing about like progression. You gotta like move forward. If you keep your intelligence stagnant, you know you're not gonna advance or something.
yes. More reading.
Read
Do
more
you think-
books.
Do you think the Crimson Empire may be coming to like try to take over the city?
Yes.
We
It
know
was
they've been.
It was a thought. That's kind of why I was looking for a person.
I just. No offense, take this how you do, Tally. If they're coming from the Empire and they're sending people of the Empire, how do we know we can trust them?
You don't?
I don't know. I gotta be honest, and I'm only saying this candidly. And again, Tally, please take no offense to this. I'm not too keen on the idea that Chance was so eager to stay behind. It makes me a little nervous. For multiple
me out.
reasons. For multiple
Yeah.
reasons.
You mean the way that she was ambivalent about your life while she was trying to get hold of the talking thing? Yes. I can understand
well-
that.
And
No,
I
okay,
speak
okay. So, like,
for-
all things credit to her, okay? With no disrespect to anyone, nor my own life. I kind of get it. That's like her, like, life's project thing. If I saw, like, if I had a chance to explore something that I've been looking into, I'd probably give a lot to do it too.
I mean,
So
Including the life of the someone you're supposed to be friends with?
on her
Okay, well,
behalf,
let's, okay. We're not really
she's-
friends.
She's like that.
Well,
though,
we're all
even-
friends. We're hanging out. We did activities together, and
We
We've
are
gone on
getting
2
paid to do this.
trips
We're
now.
co-workers.
well, we didn't get paid for y'all to do psychedelics in my basement.
Technically, we did.
But that's
It was
like
the
more
same
like
pay
friends.
period. It was the same pay period. I was on the clock. No, I'm just saying, without going into too much detail, there is something I would really like to learn. And if I had the chance to do it, I'm not saying I'd give a life, but I'd say I'm willing to say I'd be a little bit more distracted.
Chance is like that. She doesn't mean it. She's just very passionate about her work, and a lot of times when she's working even back home, she forgets to do basic things like eat and sleep, and I've had to pull her away from work. She's gotten really mad at me over it, but then she kind of calms down afterwards and eats or sleeps as she needs to. It's not that she disregards on purpose, it's she doesn't realize it.
Realizing or not, that thing was this close to killing Sun Kai.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really think we have to stress like the I'm gonna call it the ACT model. Assess, consider, and then take action, you know? Just like look at the situation at hand and then think, if I didn't do something or if I did something right now and then I acted on it, how would that affect those around me?
Sounds
She
good.
did get it to turn off though.
I'm just saying that could just like be like our group like assessing point. Like we just look at the problem.
We could
And
be
then we
the
assess.
we could be the action team, and we could short down to the A team.
Please
That's
don't.
not terrible, Sunkai. That's not terrible.
I've always wanted a mohawk.
I think you would look pleasant with a mohawk, whatever that is.
Regardless of your feelings around this whole situation and the metal men, if I could ask, if I'm ever being assaulted by a mechanical monstrosity, if you don't help me immediately, you will all be on my no-friend list.
You're already on my
God.
do not resuscitate list, so that's all right. I
What
could be
does
on
that
your
mean?
list. It's fine.
Why? I would like to be
Maybe
resuscitated.
she won't bring you back from the dead.
She's wishing you ill will, I think.
I would never. That would be cruel.
Aren't
I'm
you a
just
doctor?
suspicious of him.
Aren't you a doctor? Don't you have to resuscitate him? You don't get
I
to
am a
pick that.
doctor.
You
But
don't
he
get
told
to
me he
pick
didn't want
that.
to come back.
That doesn't sound like something I would say.
Yeah, I'm gonna be this
It
guy.
was
I
just-
feel like he was probably closer to. I would do anything to come back.
I don't know. Those mushrooms made him say some obscene thing.
Yeah, but you can't take his word under the influence. You would know that if you were really a doctor.
I
I
never
did
said I
not
was
consent to
board
those
certified.
mushrooms either. So there's
No.
another
Yeah,
That
thing.
was
you
hilarious.
roofied him.
I didn't. Technically, Chance did. I just didn't stop her.
Oh,
Mm.
well. You know, we'll talk
boiled-
about all the bad things Chance has done later. I don't believe in talking about people when they're not around in negative light.
Yeah, I agree. But
Okay.
I do think we should further going ahead, assess before we do something stupid.
Well, unless something totally crazy happens, I'll just be delivering the mail tomorrow. So it's not a big deal.
I am waiting for a
I don't see us going on adventures or anything, guys. It's not. We're not.
No,
You're a school teacher.
I didn't do very good at that. I'm working on being
No,
a doctor
you didn't. So
instead.
you're gonna go on adventures.
No, I'm gonna be a doctor.
Could you imagine Lidwig camping for 3 days? No disrespect, sir.
3 days.
I don't know.
Yeah.
According to our dreams, they're gonna do it.
I'm gonna say
I'm just
I'm gonna say
saying.
Tally's the only one who'd survive. Look at her.
Hi.
Looks at Tally.
Within 3 seconds, she had 2 little knives, and she was just freaking getting at them.
Did I?
Oh, you did. You were fantastic, Tally.
So
Have a peach.
we're all
I'm gonna
agreed.
give her.
Oh. We're all agreed. If we see any more of those mechanical men randomly in the forest, we just attack it because we don't want to die.
No. I think
Yeah, no.
yes.
No, I totally agree. without asking any questions, unpromptedly. We just kill it and anything with it.
Yes. And I definitely know how to shoot
Guys,
this
we
now,
just talked.
and wouldn't
We
miss.
just talked about it. We're gonna assess, consider, and then take action. We're not gonna just be reckless in the forest like that.
What if that thing has Chance as a hostage, though? What if the next time we see her, it's walking her through the woods and it just holding her hostage?
In the event that thing has Chance hostage, and we see it leading Chance out of the woods, we will shoot. But I doubt that's gonna happen.
You're right. Chance would never be stupid enough to let that thing walk around with her. She's a smart
No,
girl.
she's not that dumb. Especially
You
to bring
guys
into
were
Old Grove.
listening, right? She did say she was gonna fix it.
I
But she's
assume
not
she
dumb
meant to
enough
like
bring
leave it
behind
there.
her. Yeah, erasing the evidence.
No.
Plus,
Callie, I love you, sweetie, but just don't worry. If she comes, we'll keep you safe this time. You've done the most for us.
and if you
I can
recall,
pick up a
There-
rock real good.
the metal man specifically wanted to stay in the camp and didn't want anyone to come in. So
Yeah.
why would it leave? It just wouldn't do
Yeah, I
that.
Well,
can't see
Yeah,
any
if
reason
it's
it would
leading,
do
it's probably
that.
bringing her to town to execute her or make an example.
Yes.
Well, there are two things I'm sure of. One, Chance is probably gonna come back with the metal. Two, we're gonna go on an adventure as a group. The dream said so.
Yeah, okay. I'm trying really
Anyways,
hard to
I'm just
forget
making sure
about
that, yeah. I just want to make sure if it comes hostage, Ludwig, you go for its gut, and Sunkai, you just get up there and just give it a good old 1-2, sweetie. You got this.
And I'll
And,
kick her.
You kick her. Good job. Tally, you get up there more with your daggers, right? You're good at that.
Yeah.
I didn't do so good at holding it last time, but maybe I can like throw some rock. I've got a
No,
sling.
if it has on the chance it has chance, you gotta grab her. So tackle her
Grab
down to the
Chance.
ground. Get her out of the way.
I will tackle accordingly. And I will be on the pristine lookout to see Chance. And the minute I see Chance, if she is being led by a robot,
Idiots.
I am going to tackle her.
I don't think it's a good idea. 'Cause it's
Okay.
easier.
A team on 3. 1, 2,
18.
3.
Oh,
Hey, team. Oh wait.
I went on.
If
I
we
went
keep
on.
acting
On
like
three.
this,
On 3
I
or
thought you meant
after
after
3.
2. Yeah.
We'll,
Oh.
we'll
If we
figure.
keep-
We'll work on it.
We'll work on it. We'll
Okay.
workshop
we're gonna
Actually-
be
it.
Suicide Squad
Actually,
instead
we won't
at this
have
rate.
to because we're never gonna do this again.
I mean, we might. Who knows? But I mean, Tally's convinced we are. But maybe our adventure's just to the tavern next time. We could book in for trivia night under the team name A Team.
I can't see myself hanging out with most of you guys for that long. I honestly.
And you recognize these trees as the entrance to this pathway near the statue.
Oh, thank
All
God!
right.
We've been walking for frickin' forever.
If we keep walking into things, it's gonna be Suicide Squad more than 18.
No,
Um,
no. Have more faith.
And yeah, you get to the end, end of this section of the trail, and you see the sort of familiar sculpture, and Varen, who is sort of standing next to it, just sort of inspecting it, stroking his beard.
Hi,
Ah!
See.
Hi.
We'll work on the. Tally, you know how we just talked about assessing a situation before taking action?
You could have killed us.
Baron!
Look,
But, like,
Haley,
he's kind of old.
you could have had a heart attack.
I'm pretty sure he's okay. After all, in the dream he was this age. He's around a long time.
What are you talking about, child?
Our
See,
dreams that we all
the
had.
dream we all had.
Yeah.
What dream did you guys have?
We've
The
been
same
over
one
this.
that
We
you
all
had?
had the same dream.
Yeah, we did go over
I
this.
don't remember.
Don't you take notes?
Not when we're just hanging out. That would be rude. I journal when I go home to bed.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You said you took a diary, so I assumed you would like.
Yeah, I mostly talked about how I'm not gonna resuscitate Ludwig, and how y'all guys did drugs.
Please stop.
You
saying
gotta
that.
resuscitate Ludwig.
Anyway, Varen,
Maybe.
my good friend. Good to see you.
Hi.
Sorry
Oh.
for the small one. She
How you
also scares me sometimes. I forget you're there,
Hi.
Tally. I'm sorry. It's nothing about you. I just forget. I don't see you. I don't see well.
I'm glad that you could all be here. You're one person down. Did Chance decide to not come along?
Well,
We think she might have been held hostage by a robot, but that's a story for later.
We don't know that yet.
we followed a trail.
Sorry.
I'm just saying.
And
Thank you.
We found a little camp, and it seems like people from the Empire had been there with a robot was walking around doing sentry.
There was
Yes,
palisades. There was
Palisades.
palisades after
Yeah,
and,
and it kept saying
an automatonic
unauthorized-
sentry.
Yeah, it kept saying unauthorized area. This is you don't have permission to be here. Deadly force will be used. And then we found this. Well, Tally found this, but we just made a copy of it.
We should give them credit. I did walk into camp past the sentry to try and find like a person I could talk to. Foolish of me, I get now. But still, then it jumped us.
Yeah, we're working on making our decision making before we just do things, but that's for later.
That sounds very wise.
I thought so
Can't
as well.
stay behind to repair it. I'm pretty sure she'll come back with it anytime.
No.
Yeah, but I don't think she'll come back with it.
Sorry,
I think it's gonna come back with her.
You said there was a camp
Yeah.
and a robot. Take me there.
Okay.
It also said, before we go back, I think it's important to note that there was like a slightly threatening message in one of the tents.
I wouldn't have read it as threatening, ominous.
I
It's
mean,
weird.
when you're a whole city built on stone and natural things, now thinking about it in retrospect, it does sound slightly threatening. And then she shows him her arm.
Knowledge left unchanged in stone will only crumble to dust.
Just like a veiled threat, you know, just like when your mom tells you she's not mad, she's just disappointed.
I don't
Same
have a
kind of
mom.
Can I get the four of you to roll me an insight check?
Good.
Insight. -1.
Oh,
0.
no, you're not good at that. Oh, honey. My character, she is.
Oh, I'm pretty good at this, but not when I roll a 4, so that's a 9.
That's the second 0 of this
19
whole
plus-
game.
19 plus 3 for a 22.
Awesome.
30-20.
Cool. So Tally and P, the two of you see like a wave of realization wash over Varen's face, and he almost looks concerned. And he sort of almost more frantically, or like sort of trying to hide it, but there's like an underlying tone of like, oh shit, in his voice. Take me to this camp.
Okay.
All right. Be on the lookout for Chance if we need to save her, all right, guys?
Oh, you bet.
Yes.
But I think-
DM, I'd like to hold my action to attack the robot on sight.
Also going to hold action, counts on Chance should I see her.
I will spend the first half of our trip firing off half of my crossbow bolts by mistake into the brush at slight movements.
Okay.
And then decide to put it away. So I'm going to spend 10, because that's what I do.
Well,
That's
they're
amazing. I love your commitment, Chris. This is fantastic.
This is like his Vietnam.
The trees!
Tally's probably back to walking at the front of the group with
Mhm.
Varen probably right behind her since he seems so concerned.
I should note I am joking about the holding action thing.
Okay.
I am 100% not.
Oh,
Do you know what's going on, Farron? It's in your tone.
Look, well, let me see this first.
You won't like it.
It's not pretty, that's for sure.
And then we lead them there.
Yep.
Cool. On the way back, you see a small goblin leading a robot.
No, hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on.
It's taken her.
10. Tally's in the front, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Chance calls to Tally. Tally, I did it. I fixed it.
It's not attacking
right here.
anymore?
No, it's my friend. It's following me around. I think I need to name it as something. And she goes and pats it on the chest.
Yeah.
Attack.
She jumps on. She jumps on
You're gonna get shot.
Chance.
Don't jump on her.
She says duck. Chance, watch out! And she just dives like at Chance and like tries to like coddle her in. Just like protect
Chance is
her.
not gonna let her do that.
Just shoots her in the face.
You have to try and get her first.
Get her.
I mean, I'm just gonna try to like duck you in between you and the.
I love
robot
the
man.
idea that Cassiopeia dives and just misses and just biffs it into some dirt.
With
Can
my
Tally
dex
try to
score,
trip
that's a
cats?
very likely opportunity.
I don't say can Tally try to trip Cass. And she steps just so slightly to the
The
way.
opposite of a help action, a disadvantage action.
Just
That's just
unhelp.
one way not to
Trips on
make friends
Tally.
and get on the do not resuscitate list.
It's
Yeah, this
attacking
is
with
starting
mind
to
powers. Run for your lives.
All right. If you want to dive, just roll dex.
It's not going to be good. That is a 4 minus 1 for a 3.
Oof.
Cool. Yeah.
So
So you gotta
Go ahead.
dive. But you are so focused and concerned for Chance that you fail to see the root from the tree that's growing, and it catches your foot.
I'm
Oh.
alright. It's fine.
Quick, nobody resuscitate her.
Oh, yes.
Chance
No,
holds
I
out a
don't
hand
wanna
to pull
be
up
resuscitated.
Cassiopeia.
Do not
Come on up.
resuscitate.
Come on. Come on, get up. It's
I got
fine.
this. I'm just laying in the ground. I'm just being
Why
one
don't
with the
y'all-
earth. We're good.
You won't
just wanna-
trust me.
Yeah, but I'm just meditating a minute. The ground just feels real cozy right now. It's good. Just step over me. I'm fine.
All right, I'll leave you here
And
if you. That was
I'll
Ambrose.
just take a nap.
I'll leave you here if you want to be left here, but that's your choice. If that's your choice, I respect it.
Just go
Why
take
are
a
you
nap
all
now.
trying to? Why don't?
Varen
This
wants
is
to
what
see
I
the
do.
camp.
This is my job. Varen. Oh, hi, Varen.
And Varen seems sort of like almost stunned by the robot.
Yeah, this is the thing that we found in the camp. Were you coming to come see the camp? We can walk you back that way. I can show you exactly where he was.
Yes.
All right. Come on, bud. We're going this way.
And
I don't fucking trust it.
Varen sort of keeps a bit of distance from the robot, but continues to follow. And you all see that as Chance says, "Come on, we're going this way," the robot sort of stops and turns around and continues following Chance.
So while you talk, and while they're walking, Chance is talking to the thing. So while you had talked before, do you still have the ability to talk, or do I have to like record a message or something, and then you do that? Do you have your own voice, or what is that? How does that work?
No answer.
All right, but she's still. I got so many plans for us. We're gonna go on so many neat adventures. I can make some improvements. We can get your voice back. We're gonna figure it all out. Just
Chance is trying to make Warforged. Yeah, so Pretty short order. Back to this clearing. Varen sort of looks around at all these stumps and is sort of seems to get more and more concerned. And he sees the camp and his grip on his staff sort of begins to tighten. And he sort of continues to walk into the camp with you all. And he turns to you, Cass. And you're certain that this is where that phrase was said.
Yeah, I was here and Sunkai was there, Chance was here and Ludwig behind us, and Tally, being small and nimble as she is, kind of darted ahead and riskily, might I add, poked her head through some of the tents and found this written on a piece of paper. Tally, which tent did you come from?
It was in the big red tent in the written desk drawer.
What she said.
Okay. All right. Look, you all know that I am old. That phrase is not... It's not something I've heard for many, many years. And looking around this camp, this is evidently the Crimson Empire's doing.
Hmm?
And I know that they've been getting more pushy about getting timber from us. But this is not something that we organized.
So you would
you
say
say it's unauthorized?
authorized?
Listen, you guys, I never said it wasn't authorized by us. It's not authorized by us, but it's authorized by them. It's still, therefore, it's unauthorized.
Cassiopeia.
That is the definition of unauthorized.
It doesn't matter now. All that matters is that I don't need to try and shit out a brick of gold. Because I was right.
This... I don't know how long they've been here. And if they've got one camp like this in the middle of these forests and they've gone however long unnoticed,
There'll be more.
what if there is? And he sort of looks to Chance and Tally.
We didn't know anything about this, if that's what you're about to say.
I completely trust that neither of you know nothing about this. I am sorry. I trust you both. You are citizens of Old Grove now. And I believe that the Crimson Empire has just declared war on us. Look, this region is called the Old World for a reason. There are ruins here. Remnants of a long-forgotten world. This is the location of one of them. Further back. And he sort of looks around at all the sort of excavation equipment, like shovels, pickaxes, hammers, that sort of thing that is scattered around the camp. I believe that they are unearthing something, one of them, one of the chambers. I need to go and tell the circle what we found. Can I trust you all to investigate these ruins?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I don't see why not.
What would be in
Allie?
this ruin? Huh?
How many bedrolls did you see?
Yes.
A
All
lot.
right,
There's a lot.
counting.
There's
Um,
at least a dozen.
There's
like
a
12
lot
or
more of
13.
them than there is of us. I know we got their big metal man, but like, there's a lot of them, and they're soldiers.
Yeah, but if we're sneaky, we can catch them off guard.
I have a big metal man.
You stay in the back.
Look, if they've already been here for who knows how long, chances are they've already made pretty good headway on this, and I would prefer to not let them have the spare seconds.
What is in this
Do you
room they
have-
might be after?
Yeah. That's what I was just gonna ask.
Yes.
I just feel like we should be prepared with as much information as possible. And if it's not too much to ask, maybe, you're about to go brief some people on this. Maybe, like, if you want us to investigate, maybe we should be there and make sure we have all of it.
It might waste time though, because they're already there. And we're here. If we're already close to it here, it might be better just to head there.
I don't feel comfortable walking into something I don't have all the information for.
I don't feel comfortable walking into something that's my people in there, and they're just following orders, presumably. I don't feel real good about going in and cleaning house.
We don't have to.
Varen, I appreciate I appreciate that you say that I'm a citizen of Old Grove, but if anything, I'm dual citizen, and Red City's my home. If I start killing people from my home, what does that make me?
I don't think we're gonna kill anybody.
I was gonna say you don't need to be killing anyone.
I never want to hurt someone.
You can knock
So-
them out.
5 of us going to go talk to 12 soldiers. That's what we're doing.
We
No,
can
I
knock
think we
them
should go
out.
back and talk to the people who met more. Talk to the rest of the circle, maybe do a little bit of research, and then
Or
come diplomatically.
we still don't know what they're doing here. You can assume all day. We haven't talked to a single person.
I still think we should just go and not head back. If Varen didn't know, then what's the rest of the circle gonna know? Varen would know more than any of them right now.
About the Crimson Empire, Varen, tell me, what
About
is
the
your
ruins.
knowledge of the Crimson Empire?
No, I think it has to be a group discussion. We talk to everybody.
No.
I'm not going in there without more information.
I know that many, many years ago, we used ruins of the greater empire that once ruled this world as vaults. We stored artifacts in there. And one of the vaults had a guardian that we issued a task to defend the artifact at all cost.
Dance looks up at the big metal guy. It's not that, is it?
Definitely not.
Alright, just checking.
Maybe,
I would have been very disappointed.
maybe this guardian is why none of them have returned to the camp. Perhaps there are no citizens for us to scuffle with, and everything is fine. And now we just take down their little encampment, say,
Again,
no more
I don't.
unauthorized mining and ruin looking, and we go back and have some tea. How about that?
What's the Guardian?
It's stone.
Like a stone dragon.
Close.
So
I'm not really sure what it was, but it just was.
So it's
We made
not
a deal.
the thing in the clearing then, that stone statue that we met you at. No.
It does
Okay.
not look like that.
Okay.
Can I make a suggestion? Why not just send me and Tally in? We are diplomats from the Crimson Empire. We go and find out who's in charge. We get the person who's in charge and bring them to the table. Let's talk to them.
I don't like the idea of you guys going alone.
Either.
Just because you're diplomats doesn't mean they see it that way. They might not even know who you are.
Exactly.
I
Didn't you
can
just say
show
you're
them my
low on the
ID
totem?
badge.
What if they don't give you the chance?
I always get a chance.
Kill yourselves.
I really think we should go back and sit on it. And if we want to come back, we devise like a real plan. Not
And
just
what if they come
running
out and they
in.
come looking for their metal man and then they want to take it from me? I think we need to talk to them now. I have this metal man. It's mine now. They need to know that.
I don't think you can just take their metal man without repercussions.
Yeah,
I don't think that they have a choice because the programming's different unless they've got an inventor on staff here at the military encampment in the middle of the woods. I don't think they're going to be able to change that.
We don't know what they have.
I think we should go now too, because if they find the Guardian first and do whatever, then that might not be good.
Yeah,
If
they
y'all
got
wants to go
pickaxes
in, you
and all
can.
this. Go ahead.
I'm not going in.
Will you wait for us, or are you going to go back and not see what happens?
I'm probably going to go back and try to find a better solution to this. I'm not just going to
Alright.
go in running into a city that has all of this technology we know nothing about.
Well, if I
Where-
walk this thing back to town, there's a clear path where it went.
We just walked on a clear path that's already been shoved down.
I'm talking about this automaton that I am taking with me.
Where's
Then
the
that's up for you to
ruins?
decide. I just don't feel comfortable walking into something we know nothing about.
You know,
Right.
I think there's a middle ground that can be achieved here.
Can we
And that
bring the
is-
circle here?
I was going to say, yeah,
I see where you're going. That's actually very wise.
let them see it firsthand. In that way, it's not a discussion of opinions and ideas. It's a discussion of facts.
I think that that's really wise. Cassiopeia, how do you feel about that?
It's fine, but I still want to go home and change my shoes.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
so
in
you go
heels. They're
you
not
go
very
with
comfy.
Baron. You go with Baron to the town. I mean, you have to get Astrid anyways, so
Yeah.
change shoes while you're at your place and then meet us all back here. And meanwhile, I'll make sure that Chance and Tally don't go rogue on us and use their metal man to take over Old Grove.
I'm clearly not going to do that.
I would never dream of it.
Okay, now I'm thinking about her doing it.
Allie definitely kind of slouches a little when you mention her going rogue and taking over her place. Like that the
I
press
just-
kind of slouch.
Yeah, Chance is like, I would never do that, and Tally's got like guilty face right next to her.
not even
Ludwig,
guilty, it's the
do you want to
press.
come with? We can make sure you get a little more food and drink in you and come back. You get owly when you don't eat.
Would I rather stay in the little encampment waiting for a dozen people to potentially come back, or head home and have a little... You know what, Cassiopeia, I want to make sure your trip back is safe, so I will be accompanying you.
I appreciate your protection and valor.
You
Ludwig.
got this, big guy.
I feel
Just look
so
out for the
safe
giant
in your
beavers.
presence.
I got this.
Are there any
It's got a very
boxes
different
around?
meaning than when Calla says it.
Yeah.
Are there any boxes around?
Boxes. Yeah, there's like crates and shit in the camp now.
Cool. Tally's gonna slip away while everyone's still talking distracted just to go crawl into one.
Okay.
Put the lid on.
I gotta
I
talk
will
to
make a
SK
stealth check.
when everybody leaves the camp. Is Varen going back to the camp?
Varen is, yeah, because he needs to go and get the circle.
Get the circle, right? Okay.
All right, we'll be back as soon as we can. Just sit tight.
We'll be fine. Thanks.
We'll be here.
Yeah.
15 on stealth. For slipping away just
Beats passive. I'm not actively looking for you.
I think it beats my passive too.
Varen, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how worried should we be about them being here? And I appreciate your candor in this moment.
It depends on whether or not it's moved. That was one of
Like,
the...
moves closer? Or the artifact has moved?
There's multiple vaults across the world. One of the
Do we have a
instructions... No, we specifically made it so that it would be impossible, or not impossible, but... Well, clearly not impossible, but very difficult to find most or all vaults that, even to us, that way things are secure.
And how long has it been since these vaults were sealed?
Many years.
Like, in the tens of many years or in the hundreds?
More in the hundreds.
Alright. That's not concerning at all.
Oh, everything is fine. Everything is fine. Nothing creepy in the forest.
I mean, our definitions of that's closer.
Cool. And this trio heads off towards the Old Grove, eventually getting there and doing whatever it is that you wanted to do at Old Grove before heading back out. As Varen goes around door knocking and rallying the circle.
Yeah. I have one spell slot.
Okay.
I can't get any of them back, so I'm just like, yeah, have a bit of soup and come back.
Cool.
Yeah, I've got snacks. Do you want a drink or anything?
Yes.
Yeah, come on in.
Okay.
She'll make a quick one.
Mushrooms in the tea.
Round
Cool.
two.
And other group, what are you all up to? Apart from sitting in a box.
Sunkai's just kind of hesitantly watching the automaton, being almost kind of prepared for something to go wrong.
And Chance, meanwhile, is talking to the automaton and saying things like, can you just show me the full range of the socket in your shoulder? This part right here, can you just give me like an idea of how that far that moves? And she's just taking notes as it moves. And then she turns to Sunkai. Hey, SK?
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that I really appreciated you helping me out. I know that it's what's the word that I'm looking for? Unorthodox. To ask somebody to take some hits. But you kept it almost pristine so I could get it back together, and I just wanted to say thanks because this is incredible, and I if we destroyed it beyond repair, I don't know, I would have been really bummed out. So just wanted to say thanks. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I wish I could say I'd taken worse, but I can't. That was horrible. But I'll be okay. I'm fine.
Yeah, I wouldn't have wanted to be on the receiving end of the punch-in. If I had been, I probably would have been upset too. So I completely understand. But if you're okay now, then that's good.
Yeah, I don't really know how it happened. One second the wind was out of me and my head felt like it was falling apart and all I could taste was copper.
Yeah.
And then the
Hey,
next thing I was almost perfectly fine.
Yeah, can I ask for a quick favor?
Yeah.
If we find any other machines like this, can you try not to make it pissed off before I have a chance to figure it out? Because this is what I do. I mean, look at him. I do this.
Oh, I'm
Trust
looking.
me to do this. I'm asking you to trust me. I know that Old Grove isn't known for its devotion or trusting of machine parts, but this is my language. This is what I speak. And just if you let me talk to it, it would have been okay.
You understand this is pretty scary to a lot of folk, right?
Yeah, I get that. That's why it's been 2 years and I'm still a fucking level 1 diplomat. Haven't been promoted once.
Yeah,
the only thing that anybody's ever bought is a water purifier and a fucking slab chop. So I get that people are a little bit frightened at the technology.
I'll be honest, I jumped the gun for sure. I just I saw the walls and it brought back not so savory memories, and
of the
I needed
walls?
to. Yeah.
What about the walls?
I don't want to get into it.
All right. I'm sorry.
It's the idea of someone coming in and, well, I think I've told you before, I don't have a family. I
have no idea what that's like. I got a huge family.
Yeah.
So
so like the place I felt comfortable was taken from me when I was fairly young, and it scares me to see something moving in so harshly and so quickly.
Quickly, yes. Harshly, we don't know. We really don't know. And I know that yeah.
Look at the trees. You're a smart girl. You know that's not how you would do it if you were doing it with care. I've seen your machines. I've seen you build machines that do this with care. This isn't with that same care. This is knocking shit down.
Look, I get that it looks bad, but until we talk to them, these are people. These are soldiers. These are grunts, we assume. Right? This not the head honcho coming out from the fucking Red City to come and, walk down into the earth to go look through a vault. This is, they're peons. They're people like me. So can we slow down a little bit and maybe hear them out? That's all I'm asking.
Oh, I'd be happy to listen. I have no qualms against that. I just I'm not gonna let them take something from this city again. Not again. Uh, I'm not gonna let it happen.
If they're unfairly taking this wood that I know is what makes this economy run, that speaks to me. That'll speak to them. They understand business. They understand economy. They understand capitalism.
I hope you're right. I genuinely do. I would love nothing more than for after this conversation with the circle for us to go down there and be like, hey folks, just curious what's going on. And they go, oh, you guys are from Old Grove. Sorry we bumped into you too soon here. We sent a telegram weeks ago. I'd love for that. That'd be
Was I
fantastic.
supposed to be doing this?
I
Was
don't know.
this supposed to be what? I don't know. Did I fuck up?
Did you? I don't know. I don't know.
Me and Tally are the only diplomats that I've seen.
And that's my concern. Is you're a diligent woman. You would I'd give you your mail. I think I'd know if you got something like that. Son
But
kind of
what
thinks
if they
back.
sent me something? What if they send me something that said like, "Hey, can you talk to Varen about like setting up camp in the woods near the dragon statue because we really like dragon statues for some reason? I don't know.
I get it. Dragon statues are cool.
I guess maybe they're the people that are putting the candles in it. That's this guy's feet. They're my buddy's feet. That's who is walking around the dragon. So we can
Yeah.
assume, right, that these are the people that are putting the candles in the dragon eyes, right?
I would assume so, yeah. But like,
Then what's the connection there? Because did they put the statue there? Was the statue there already and they're paying their respects? Maybe they just want to be able.
The statue looks pretty old. I don't think it's a new thing.
That's true. You're right. But they're paying their respects, aren't they? They're putting the candles in the eyes. They're doing the things that they're supposed to do to be respectful of the thing.
Or they could be trying to scare people off in the dead of night. You know,
I
you
don't
see
think
a
that anybody
figure
who
flowing
isn't
out.
high on mushrooms is going to be scared of 2 candles.
I don't know. I think me being alone in the dead of night in the dark woods, I'd probably be a little jumpy inherently. I mean, look at Ludwig. He'd probably go running.
Do you think that statue is there to scare people?
I don't. But I don't know the
Okay.
Red City. So I don't know what they think.
I just want you to start asking better questions. That's all I'm saying. And I appreciate you.
I will do that. I will attempt to be more critical of myself if you're willing to be more critical of the Red City.
Oh, the Red City is definitely a tyrannical organization. Absolutely. I don't deny it. I also think they have better stuff than Old Grove. So maybe it would be good for the city. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
That's it.
And you would have noticed very, very few times, besides like the little bit of sentiment he keeps giving, he's basically just staring at your fucking automaton, holding his big stick, getting ready to beat the shit out of it if it flinches wrong.
And she keeps doing tests on it. What's up?
Oh. Now where'd Tally go? Sunkai goes around, starts
knows?
Just opening boxes, just trying to keep track of her.
All the mailboxes.
Yeah.
Do you really go opening every single box in the area?
Yeah, he just goes by, goes Tally, and he like nudges a box open with his bow staff, and then does it again and again and again until he finds one. He just goes, once he like finds it, he'd probably flinch a little bit out of fear and just be like, I was just trying to make sure he didn't run off too far.
Like treating her like a snake, just bow staff. Hello?
Yeah, exactly. I gotta keep you at a distance. I don't know what you're gonna do.
She lets one box up her head, peeks out just a little.
With no disrespect to... Good to find you, Tally. Chance, with no disrespect to anyone else here, but I'm taking it's gonna be... If we do go in here, it's gonna be you and me that are trying to make a lot of the big brain decisions here. With no disrespect.
And Tally.
And Tally, of course. I just, with no disrespect to
And what
Ludwig,
food?
we can't count on him to.
Give her a peach. She's hungry.
I only got 3 left.
I'll buy you more when we get back to town.
I can't risk it. If we're going down in that cave, I can't risk giving up. No, I'm sorry. Sorry, Tally. No. Go, go forward.
Chance
go
walks
forward.
up to an apple that's like on the ground, like wipes it off and hands it to
My
Tally.
peach trees
in
are
the box.
barren. I've
Are you
been
still holding the-
nervous eating for weeks.
Are you still holding the box lid up?
Yeah.
Cool. You see Tally go wide-eyed. Hands come up. Snatches go back in the box.
In Cassie, she means well, but she's a little flighty. You know,
I think
big.
that she's real smart. I think that you're
Oh, no.
underselling her.
No, I don't think she's unintelligent. I mean, like, I've seen her stare at the sky for like 4 days straight, like she did not leave a clearing.
Do you know what scientists who look at stars do?
No fucking clue.
The people who track the stars and like look at weather and stuff, they stare at the sky for hours too. And they're some of the smartest people I know. They know things like when it's gonna rain. It's nuts.
Nobody knows when it's gonna fucking rain.
I don't know. There's a sending stone in the office building where I worked before, and they on the sending stone they give a weather report every week.
It sounds like hooey. Maybe they're just going up and like dumping water on you as a prank.
Do you think that I think that getting water dumped on my head is rain?
Yeah.
Does it smell like rain's coming?
No, I'm just saying that's a bit goofy, don't you think, to be able to predict the weather?
Does it smell like rain is coming to you? Then from the box.
There will be no rain today.
See, she's got access to the sending stone apparently.
You can tell that because there's no fucking clouds in the sky.
No, I can smell it.
So why is it so weird that we can predict the weather when you just point at the sky and say what the weather's going to be?
Because I'm not using the stars to tell if it can rain.
It's not the stars that's telling us. It's
I thought we were talking about the stars.
not just
lost
the
my
stars.
accent.
There's other stuff up there.
Like what?
I don't know. That's outside of my pay grade.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I knew 2 things. I knew in the low, I knew that there would be. What is the fucking seasons called again? Did I get it right? Is it the low? Is that the
lowest
nighttime?
winter.
Yeah. So I know in the low, where I came from, that meant we were going to get snow up in the peaks. And then I know that in the high, it meant it'd be windy as shit. That's all I know.
Listen, I don't know how it works. This is not technology that I am familiar with. If you would like me to get familiar with it, I can do some reading, but it's going to take some time because I need to get books shipped in from the Red City. And if I'm not going to get anything shipped in from the Red City because we're at fucking war, then it's going to be a long time before I find that out. But I digress. Listen, no. I got one thing to say because you said that we were going to do smart things together. I need to see more. The one time that I needed you to do a smart thing and let me and not piss off a thing that is programmed to protect people, that would have been a smart thing, right?
Yeah, like I said, I made a bad judgment call.
Maybe we should not say we're going to be the only ones making smart decisions when we just made a few stupid decisions.
I didn't
Maybe
say
we all
were
have
gonna
the opportunity.
I didn't say we were going to be the only ones.
Yeah, but I hear you trying to put down the skinny one and the flighty one.
Not trying to put them down. I'm trying to protect them. I'm worried for them.
I am definitely going to protect the fuck out of these people because if we're at war and this is my home and home is my home, then I'm fucked. And you guys is the only people that I got left. So what else am I going to do?
You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, maybe we should just wait for these people to come back, huh?
Sunkai kind of plops down and starts fiddling with his his gold rings on his arms and stuff. His tail's kind of wrapped around his waist.
Okay. After an amount of time, Varen goes and knocks on the doors of Cass and Ludwig. Unless you wait, no, you guys were in the same place, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, then just knocks on the door to Cass's basement.
And that's how I once saved an armadillo from falling down a well.
Ingenious. All you had to do was throw a box at it, and then that kept it from falling in.
Yeah, I kind of knocked it out of the way. I fear I might have hurt it though, because it just kind of laid there and twitched for a minute. I probably should have checked what was in the box before I just chucked it at it.
Well, better to be crushed by a giant box than drown in a well, I say.
Do you say?
Sorry, am I interrupting anything?
No, but Varen, I have a hypothetical for you.
You could tell me it on the way there.
Yes.
Perfect.
Perfect.
I pick up all my stuff, and as we leave, would you rather drown to death or be crushed by a box?
Box.
See, it's an old family saying because it's rooted in wisdom, which our friend Varen clearly sees. That's why we get on so
Does
well.
your family often have to predict being crushed by a box?
Anyway, maybe you should see if the metal man has killed the rest of our friends.
Probably. Anyways, what? Continuing.
Right,
Is
so
everybody else with Varen, or is it just Varen?
it is just him. He says that many people of the circle have they've deferred to those of us who will be going there. It just might take a bit longer. Galen has agreed to come. Tharis is coming, and Aaron is coming.
Okay.
Aaron being the Hunts Marshal, the leader of the Hunters of Old Grove. Tharis being the leader of the Dual Oaks, which is a guild. And Galen being the town healer.
I feel much better about our prospects with these fine host of friends with us. Marvelous.
Yes, they've just all got a bit to finish up with in town, but they will be meeting us out there.
Sorry, you said Galen was coming?
Yes.
That's a little strange.
Yes.
But I appreciate it, obviously, but he just doesn't leave much.
Yes, he seemed, he's interested. He's interested in, whatever's going on.
Why wouldn't he be? It's
Well,
very interesting things. He's just
Ludwig,
a guy
can I ask
helping
you a
out.
question? Ludwig, how did you? What are you good at? May I ask? I know that sounds crash,
Well,
but you weren't very close to Sun Kai, and you kind of just you got him up. I was curious how you did as such.
look, okay, I know I didn't do very well. I just panicked and I kept shouting at it, and
No,
nothing
I'm
happened.
I'm
And then I
actually
fell
very
over,
proud of you.
and then I saw the blood and I started being sick. So, it wasn't my finest hour. But that is
No,
the-
I'm actually very proud of you. I don't know what you did, but it looked like you called out to Sunkai and he just got up.
Well, I was just shouting. I think he just heard my encouragement because when I'm panicked, I can make people, come and help me. I've found if I scream help, someone will come. So,
I mean, you're not wrong.
yeah,
Really.
yeah,
Well, neither to say I'm proud. I'm proud of you. You did real good today.
And for what I'm good at, and he pulls out a little scroll and leashes it out, and it clearly says curriculum to go fuck whatever they use for CV. I'm good at chess and sewing and baking and talking and jokes and
You're good at sewing too.
yeah.
He's clearly good at talking.
Hmm.
Do you want to see what I'm working on?
Okay.
And Cass reaches into her backpack and pulls out this very tight rolled up ball of fabric.
Ooh.
This is what I'm working on.
Yes, it's a ball of fabric.
Just touch it. And she grabs his hand, slaps it on, and it feels like jersey material, like jersey knit, like
Ooh.
terry cloth towel.
Terry cloths.
It's very soft.
See, you went for the old double stitch there. Very. Ooh. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm real excited for the final product. If you want one, I can make you one too.
I think I best get in on this on the ground floor before everyone starts wearing them. I am somewhat of a trendsetter, after all.
Perfect. I'm almost done mine, so tonight I'll start a second one. What's your favorite color?
I do like green. Green is very nice.
X. All right, green. And she shoves this bunched up pile of fabric, back into her bag.
Excellent. Well, I may be on your do not resuscitate list, but at least I'm getting a green jacket out of it, so this is pretty good.
Definitely a jacket, yes.
Okay. Well, if we have nothing else to wait for,
yeah.
let's head back to our co-workers.
I mean, we're already walking, right?
Are we?
So
Oh.
we're already heading there.
Ha, I forgot where we were. Ha!
It's okay. At least you're real pretty.
Oh, thank you. I do try. It's hard to get a good moisturizer out here,
I can get you some moisturizer. I'm sure Astrid has some coconut oil and lard. We can mush around with some lavender and chamomile. It'll be real good on your face.
I have sensitive skin, so maybe the chamomile. The lard, maybe no.
It works as a real good binder.
Okay.
It's like suspending the product. Anyways, I digress. Varen, I think we're not far. It's only just up ahead.
Yes. Sort of off in the distance, each group can sort of see each other approaching.
Chance will be now has the robot sitting crisscross applesauce, and she is sitting on one of its knees with its hand in her lap, figuring out the joints and the tech that is going into how dexterous the hands are.
Okay.
Unless Sun Kai is watching her, she would have slipped out of her box and moved to a new box.
Muted.
Nope, he's not watching you.
Chance trusts her. She'll come back when she's ready.
Cool. And so the group that went back to town approaches. Varen sort of steps forward and says, "Right, most of the circle chose to defer their choices to those of us that decided to come along. We have Galen, myself, Tharis, and Aaron. They just need to gather some supplies, finish up some tasks, and then they will be meeting us out here.
Should we go in and get them out to meet us?
Could be an idea. I
Alright.
am happy to come along if you wish, or I could wait here to greet the others.
I don't think that's necessarily a bad idea.
Him coming along, that's what I'm thinking.
They know where to meet us, don't they? They can come here and we'll let them know that I doubt if the people in there, I doubt that they'll just attack us, and with knowing that there are others on the way, I think we can all settle down and have a good talk.
I think that's right. Yeah.
I'll let you do
I
the
should-
talking with your
Oh.
people, though, Chance. I think that would be the best way to really kick
Uh,
things off.
I mean, I'm happy to stand out in front and be like a body shield of sorts, but I don't think you want me talking or convincing anybody of nothing, because I don't do so good with the words.
I thought you were a diplomat.
Yeah, I diplomated the fuck out of keeping you from fighting a giant robot, didn't I?
No,
Not wrong.
no.
Yeah.
I feel like Sunkai is real good with words. Maybe Sunkai could go talk.
I'm a wordy guy, but I'm not exactly a talker.
Maybe we let the representative of Old Grove talk.
I could, but yeah, sure.
See, now
I
I'm
mean,
worried how he's going to
Callie-
be
Callie-
received if Chance is there. Example of a diplomat. If they don't talk, or...
These are a bunch of soldiers. Maybe I would be okay talking to them.
Okay. Then let's go and say hi to your friends. And,
Hallie, you'll back me up, right? She says real quiet to a box near her.
It's the wrong box.
Does the box
Fun fact.
respond?
Are you talking to the same box as before or a different box?
It's a box that's near her. She has no idea whether you're in it or not.
Is she in it?
Oh. Box will lift up. Yeah.
All right, thanks, buddy.
damn it.
Kobold comes slinking out of the box.
Oh my god.
You know what I can do? I can get the big metal guy my buddy to carry your box.
It's okay.
All right.
And another thought, as I am the tallest one, when our friends approach, they'll want to know whereabouts
Yeah, you can
we've
stay in the
gone.
back. It's fine.
They will see me better from the back. Excellent. See?
Of course, yeah. You can
Synergies.
stay back there. It's fine.
Fantastic.
We get it. You're doing a great job, Ludwig. You're so good at whatever it is that you do.
Thank you.
Um,
Please, I do it well.
So good at being at the back.
Yes.
Always got us 6. I appreciate that about you, Ludwig.
Two.
So
What-
he's supporting us from behind.
One eye
Yeah.
always on the lookout, as they say. One eye is better than two.
Is it?
Yes.
Interesting. Sunkai, what do you think?
I don't really know, to be honest. I'm starting to think maybe my judgment is a bit skewed in the situation.
How come?
Personal bias.
May I ask what you mean?
No.
Alright.
I might have to agree with him too.
I don't trust him. I don't. Nobody in my mind, you don't build big frickin' pointy stick walls and not tell people you're in town and then knock down a bunch of fucking trees. You don't do that. That's just my experience though. So I'm hesitant. But as I have said, and as someone has recently said to me, we're trying to all be smarter. So I am
It
going to
goes
do
back to what
my
I was
best.
saying earlier.
Yes, Cassie, yes, act. I'm trying to do exactly that. It's
And
you.
that
You're the
makes me so
person who said
happy.
it to me, Cassie. Good job.
Chance, you weren't there, but I was saying we should just follow what I like to call the ACT model. You assess.
I swear to God, if you elaborate on this, I will shoot you in the mouth.
I think going forward, it would be a real good practice for us to just like be on the same page.
I think that we could do better at talking to each other about what we're gonna do before we do it. I agree, and I am guilty of that. I saw a shiny and I ran for it, and I didn't tell anybody what was going on, so that was my fault.
If
Okay.
I ever see a good snack, I might do the same.
All right, but we'll all try to be better. But can I get a free pass on pieces of technology that are so advanced that I've never seen them or heard of them before in my life? Do I get a free pass on those?
No.
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 Only if I get a free pass on these cookies I once saw called Oreos.
No.
Why not?
No free passes. If we're gonna keep each other in check, we're gonna keep each other in check. No exceptions.
Right, you're right.
Alright,
Consistency is
alright.
key. You're right. You're right.
Should we all lose an eye then, so we match Ludwig and we're consistent?
Absolutely not.
I don't.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I don't recommend.
I kind of like my eyes.
I don't think any of you could pull off this particular look. So
No, you're right. It suits you the best, and I
We
wouldn't
should
want to detract from
trademark it.
the look that you have.
this is what I bring to the
achieve.
team. This patch
That would look
specifically.
really weird with one eye. I already have one blue one and one green one. What do you think I look like with just one? Be weird.
You'd also have one blue one like
Right.
me.
Who's staying here and who's going inside?
I'm going.
All right.
We're all
I'm
going
going.
in. We're all going in.
We're all going in. Nobody's gonna wait here for the circle people.
They know where to meet us.
I'll
can
wait up here. I'll wait up
Um,
here.
All of you should go. I'll wait here for them.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
As soon as they arrive, I'll follow you all in.
Okay.
Well, let's see if we can get them out. Actually,
If you can get them out, that would probably be
yeah, I'll
preferable.
try and if you can. Do you have a way of contacting me in some way? Like a sending stone or something?
Well,
I've been
Not-
trying to talk to Theris about putting up some kind of cell tower on top of his little guild hall there. I really think you'd get some good reception on some sending spells.
I feel like you're using words I don't understand.
You just made all that up.
I do not. No.
All right. Well, I guess we'll come up with some sort of signal. I guess the signal is, oh dear God, they're killing us.
If you're
Like a
not
signal?
out in, say, perhaps 30 minutes or so, maybe 15, maybe 10, I'll.
Well, how deep does this vault go? How long do we have to walk before we get the people?
It's been quite some time. I don't really know.
I can oh god, I haven't really played with it much.
If
but,
anything
like-
goes wrong, I can shout very loudly, and you will hear it.
I can
you can come
shoot
running.
a little flare into the air. If
Well,
we
we're
need
going to
help.
be underground.
I was gonna say we're gonna be underground.
Oh. I retract. I probably shouldn't do that then. I think we'll be okay. Strength in numbers, right?
Sure.
What time is it?
It's sort of around like late afternoon. Sun is still up in the sky, but it's probably a couple more hours and it'll start setting. Not you, fuck off.
I didn't say it was me. I was agreeing.
You were nodding your head.
What was I? Was I thinking about a giant monkey in the sky? I wasn't gonna just say it. I just imagined myself as the Teletubby being the sun.
Gerber, baby. I'm just gonna quickly cast Druidcraft.
Mhm.
And I'm just gonna like throw a little glowing orb up and just kind of figure out what the weather's gonna look like for the next few hours.
It
gonna
will be the same as it's been for like the last few hundred years in Old Grove.
Clear skies. no
Yeah.
clouds. My ball turns shiny gold.
Your pardon?
I have a little ball, you see? And just it's bright gold. It's there's gonna be no rain, nothing. It's gonna be the same as it has been.
Wait, so you have a piece of technology that predicts the weather?
Yeah, I learned
Suck
the
it,
other
SK.
day.
And she starts walking in.
I
The other
don't
day-
believe her.
I was
simply don't believe
taking-
her.
I was taking
She's
a
taking
tinkle
the
in a
metal man
bush, you
with her.
see? And I sneezed, and all of a sudden this orb came out.
Hey, Pia,
Yeah.
fall down some stairs, and then I walk away.
But I don't see any stairs.
Don't listen to him, Cass. Don't fall down any stairs because I don't think I would be able to pick you up. So, let's.
Are
let's
you
go
calling
in.
me fat?
No, I'm saying that I am strong in some aspects.
Uh-huh.
And then like goes like under, like doesn't raise, it just like droops. Let's just go in. Come on, tally ho! Imminent death potentially. Oh god.
Excellent.
Let's fucking go in.
Cool. Can I please get marching orders?
Chance is first. Metal
Tally
Man is
second.
second. Oh, Tally
you do.
second. Metal Man is third.
Sunkai 4.
Sorry, so Chance first, Metal Man second. Who's third?
Tally was second. Metal Man's third.
Okay. Who was fourth? Cool. Fifth?
Cass would try to go behind Ludwig under the guise that she's gonna protect anything from attacking him.
No, please. A lady must go first, obviously. It'd be terribly rude of me to just barge in
Alright.
front of you like a ill-hair-brained male. No, please, after you.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
She's gonna walk beside Ludwig.
Okay. Sweet. All right. Cool. I'm going to transfer us over on roll 20.
Combat cams. Combat cams. Combat cams.
I'll just see if it changes.
I've decided I don't trust any of you besides Tally. For various reasons. Various reasons.
Okay.
Somebody actually trusts Tally now?
Ludwig's too mysterious. Chance guns and is from the Red City, which I inherently don't like because of colonialism and stuff.
So judgy.
And Taylor, I
Honestly.
don't trust Taylor.
People are so
Her
judgy
character-
about colonialism. They just don't get it, right? It was,
I just don't understand.
they don't
Alright.
get us.
What do you mean you don't
Um,
trust me? What have I ever done to you?
You put me on
You
your
want a
DNR list.
Not you. The other one.
We'll talk about it later. Let's not interrupt his DMing to talk about all the times you've abused me as a child.
All right.
I'm just gonna say.
hmm?
I'm just gonna say. Serenha, Cass, they both had some ulterior motives.
It feels that way
No.
sometimes.
Nothing
Yeah,
else.
Cass's secret goal is to take over the Nine Hells.
With the
Got-
D and
caught me,
R,
guys,
it
you're
feels
right.
like there's something there.
You got me, guys. 9 health. Here she comes.
The roll 20 hasn't changed, will it?
I know I haven't
Yeah.
changed it yet because I'm going to say a thing first.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so you all sort of head a bit deeper into this camp. The tents sort of begin to fade away and give way to ditches and ditches and ditches and piles of sand and rock. All sort of spread in like disparate patches before finally one large excavation which sort of has like these makeshift wooden steps leading downward into it. And finally you get to the bottom and there is these large heavy stone doors, these sort of just nonsensical but just like intricate carvings sort of all through them. There's depictions of people and sort of like rows and rows of people on the ground, and some sort of object falling from the sky. And then it sort of almost transitions through into like a large tree growing and sprouting, and the people begin to sort of flourish, and things seem to get better. So you all sort of work together, probably mostly the robot pushing the heavy stone doors open. Pushing these stone doors open, which leads into a chamber. Adorning the walls on each side are these carvings into the walls, these recesses with statues in them. And all the way at the far end of this chamber, there is someone who is holding a book. The book is open. It is it is a statue and like a carving of someone holding a book that's open. And they are flanked by two sets of stone statue knights dressed in full plate armor with swords, just sort of resting. And on the ground before them lies half of a skeleton.
I was just going to ask, is there any like traces of these potential miners or soldiers, or
There is a skeleton.
there? But there is
And
a half
on
skeleton.
there's half a skeleton, yes. And then on either left or right side of the room, there is a door. And I will now swap over the combat cams.
Oh baby.
I hope this works.
Love it when you talk like that.
I hope I did this right.
Everything's dark.
It's black.
Scary.
Black?
Ah,
Just got black.
yes. Fog of war. Fog of war.
Oh, is it like
Yeah.
we need to drop in?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, where are we
so-
dropping in?
I have actually put down the tokens, but I guess it doesn't work. I'm going to ping an area. I'll get Nikki to put Chance there.
Hell yeah.
Can you
I
see?
love this.
It's like
Yep, I
mid-right.
can.
Yes.
Cool. Tally here. Cool. Sunkai.
I'm already
Do
on
it
the
again,
map.
sorry?
Sunkai.
Did I do it?
Yep. Yep, you've already done yours. Well done.
I
and
love
Ludwig.
Fog of war.
I don't have dark vision.
I don't
Yeah,
have
you guys
dark
should probably
vision.
light torches. You guys should probably light torches. There is.
If we, oh, is it accurate? Oh,
Okay,
even
do
better.
another one.
Yeah,
Do another one. Sorry.
I've dragged my person on, but I can't see anything.
If you
Yeah,
don't
just
have dark vision.
do another one, Chris. Cool. What I will say is, as you enter this dark chamber, the lights on this robot flash on, illuminating a small area around it.
Oh, amazing. I was going to cast light, but that works.
I do have a torch. I just don't know how to put it on the screen so that I can see.
I can do it, but yeah, you just.
But also, I can. If you don't want to hold the torch, Ledgewig, I can just
Yes.
I can like make a hand do it.
I think that should have worked. I think I've. Might need to check that
Because I realised for stream purposes, it's my my screen. So like, I just see black.
So I have, I think, turned the lighting on this one.
You might have to delete your token and put it back on if you're missing.
I can't see my token to
So-
delete it.
So you said that you were going to light a torch, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Here. There.
Uh,
That's helping.
Torch is 20 and 20. Cool. Safe.
We
And
torch. We are
Chance is doing one of her magical tinkerings
Mhm.
for the day. So she is going to tiny non-magical object. So she is going to put it on the button that's at the top of her collar. And imbue that with 5 feet of light. So she's got a little headlight.
Okay. Cool.
She has dark vision, but she knows
Yeah.
other people don't.
Cool. Is that working for you now, Chris?
No, I can't see anything.
Yeah, I also can't.
Let me try. Oh, that'll do it. Alright, we might need you guys to place down your things again. Boom, 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 cool. Alright, so, Sunkai here.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
Can you see?
Yep.
Cool. And Ludwig.
Oh, I can see. Okay.
Lovely. Awesome. And this map is a bit of a different size to our normal one, so you might need to move the.
Yeah, I was gonna say you'll
Stream
have to
thing.
reposition where your field of view, Chris.
Let's have a look. Oh.
Just like zoom in and center it a bit.
I'm as zoomed in and to the far right as possible on my screen. It's just that the thingy doesn't go that far.
Yeah.
That's all right. We're heading in a this way
Yeah.
direction, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to open up what comes that way. So we're just lined up right now.
There
Yeah.
we go. I've just changed it on there.
You just covered all of our cams.
It's okay.
Lovely.
You can see them again now. Calm down.
Crying.
It's
Yeah.
like a 10-second
Well-
delay.
It's yeah, cool.
It's all right.
However,
We're leaving Twitch anyway. So who gives a shit?
yeah, you all make your way down into this chamber. The lights on this automaton's eyes illuminate a small area around it. And that is where we will end the session.
Awesome.
Next time, the party investigates this vault.
Yeah.
Because I have a robot.
I can't believe you like
I don't
robot.
trust the
Uh,
I think it's going to betray us.
I
No
also
way.
Atreus.
No way. I know how to turn it off.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
how to turn it off.
Nikki, when the Terminators take over. No, don't worry, guys. I know how to turn them off. Sure, Nikki. I have no faith in that
Cool.
machine.
Thank you, Wombat. That was
yeah.
so much fun.
Yeah,
that was so
good.
awesome.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Say it. Say it. Say
No,
the thing. Say the
I
thing.
haven't showered since last year.